the line was Jason Lee when he was a demon in Dogma, right?
Right.
So he gets hit in the stomach and the golf club goes into him and he says, but I'm a fucking demon. And he's wondering why. Well, the priest blesses all of his golf clubs for a better game. Perfect. Perfect.
Welcome back to another Week in Decadent Battle Report. I'm here with Nurgle King Ian.
Hey.
Yeah, we're happy to have him back. It is Nurgle versus KO. We were talking after the last RTT, a week ago?
Mm-hmm.
What would be a fun stream? And you're like, I just want to play demons. And I'm like, well, I don't know how to play KO, so it should be
What could go wrong?
What could go wrong? You've got a bunch of plague bears. All of those are plus, like I get +3 to hit against them, right? Is that the rule? Flies draw in bullets like magnets?
Yeah, has to. We can play it that way, sure.
All right, well, let's see. Let's talk about the beers first.
Ooh.
I'll put down this one here. You already tried it. I held off so I could have my negative reaction live on stream. This is from local something brewery up in Brighton. That's so punk rock. This is apple cinnamon cookie ale. I'm not sure I believe it's going to be any good. So I'll just put up the little, well, let's just switch it. Let's just switch it so when I taste it and it's bad, we'll...
Let's look at this.
Oh, it's
not good.
It's so mild.
I got the whiff what you were talking about with the cherry flavor.
Right.
But I don't think beer is supposed to taste like that.
That's fair. I was expecting like a chemical factory.
Like a Four Loko?
Yeah,
Shannon?
like a Four Loko.
Four Loko?
The longer I talk, the worse the aftertaste is.
Really?
Yeah, it gets more and more just like I sucked on a hop.
The longer you talk, the worse the aftertaste is for us too.
No, this is like hop water was on a train.
Okay.
And it went past first an apple pie factory and then a chemical factory.
Yep. Not good.
Like, not great. And I don't know. I don't want to drink that.
Comes in a tall boy, though.
It comes in a tall boy. I really wanted to try it because cinnamon is my favorite spice. Spoiler alert. And anytime I see cinnamon in anything, I want to try it out.
Mm.
So next one I'm going to try. I had 3 beers to try because I don't know if this one's going to be any good either. Belgian style ale, Naughty Maryland, Crystal Springs Brewing Company.
Sounds good.
I don't know where the hell Crystal Springs is at. Boulder and Louisville, Colorado.
Oh, wow.
So it's up there in that big area where there's a bunch of breweries.
Yeah, let me hit some of that.
Oh, here, we brought multiple.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, I'm too fancy to have the use of a...
Don't ruin the palate.
Yeah, so this is a Belgian ale. Well, I guess I can put it up on the thing now that I've poured it out. All right. I love Belgians.
Yep, that's delicious.
Oh, yeah, that's great. I'm going to stick with that one.
Yep, that is delicious.
All righty. Hand me that beer.
Yeah, I brought 4 noses with me. I'm a sucker for Pilsners. So, German-style Pilsner. It's a Denver brewery, and just delicious. And it matches the army.
Wow, this color is wild in person. I don't know how it's going to hold up in the... Just like very orange.
Yep.
This is not quite as bad as the carrot beer.
It's the glass that makes it.
This is the best glass I own. Spoiler alert. Bam. If you haven't seen a great glass, this is what great glassware looks like. I reached out to them to see if they would sponsor the channel.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't respond. Can you believe that?
Weird.
I know. I've got, some number of people that subscribe.
X amount of people.
X amount of people. Let me get rid of that PMP. All right. So our battle plan today, we picked one that we felt would be kind of would have play for both armies. So there's plenty of objectives for me to zip around on, but it's still central, which is important for Nurgle, who's not super fast. If we had, 3 objectives on the back, 3 objectives on the front, it would just be to my extreme advantage.
Yeah.
So we're playing focal points. what happens is you get 1 point for holding 1 point for holding 2, 1 point for holding more, and then you get 3 points if you control both a home, both homes or both flanks, and then 4 points for your battle tactic. The underdog in this one can choose optionally at the beginning of the battle round before any start of turn effects happen to make the central objective either a home or a flank. They can leave it as is, right? It doesn't have to be either. It can just be a generic objective. So that's the battle plan. We're going to start with Mr. Ian here with "But I'm a fucking demon," which is where that cold opener came from. I will come over here and put your stuff up on the spinny thing.
Oh, okay, sweet.
What do we got?
Well, the general is Rodriguez. He's a war master, so he's got to be it. 2 caster +1. His War Scroll spell I think is fun. I'm not going to say that this list that I've got right now is competitive at all, but I just wanted to play 3 big boys. So,
100%.
He's the general. He's got the Scrivener with him, just him and his regiment, and helps out Plague Bearers, gives them either a better armor save or an extra attack. It'll be good on that big block of Plague Bearers later in the game.
Nice.
So, next one is I got the notorious GUO. He's
We're just gonna stay zoomed in on his fat.
He's got both of my my artifacts and my command trait. He's also a 2 caster. He can be slappy, but he's very hit and miss. He's got the if you charge into me on a 4-up, you get strikes last. And then if I'm in combat with something that's diseased at the end of turn, I heal D6.
Sweet.
Oh yeah, look at that booty.
Yeah, gluey the booty.
And then he's got Sloppity with him. He's great for any demon unit. -1 to hit a demon, no ward saves versus that demon, or +1 to wound. He's pretty sweet.
It's banging.
Yeah, I love
that model too.
Yeah. Then the last regiment, I've got Blowout, the only mortal in the whole unit, or in the whole list. But, I think he's great. Another instance of -1 to hit in the combat phase is really sweet. Granted, it's on a 4-up, so it's kind of hit and miss. But, he's another monster. So, and he's another caster.
Heck yeah. 5 casts?
5 casts, yeah. And then I've got 1 big unit of Plague Bearers, 20 man, and then 2 10-man units. So
Plague Bearers, we're just going to get them on the screen here for just a second.
Yeah, crit mortals, they're not here to do damage, but they're here to hang out.
They're here for a long time, not a good time.
Exactly. So yeah, not a lot of zipping around models to get places, but like I said, I'm not here to, it's not the most competitive list, but I've been definitely having fun with it.
Sweet. All right, we're gonna go over to me. You're gonna have to hand me stuff.
Oh, sure.
Just this one I'll grab because it's not glued to the base. That one's a little bit unstable. The base and the stem are all magnetized, so just be careful with it. All right. Give me a second to zoom out on this, John. He's already
look at that base.
All right, so this bad boy was all right. Go ahead. Yeah. So this bad boy is my
taking the trees with him.
Grab it, yeah. Move them off. All right, so this is the Ironclad. This was the whole army was custom made by our local hero of Warhammer, Steve Morrison. What an awesome dude! Sold this to me. I wanted to keep it all together because it's cool, and I didn't have any KO, so it let me just have like one interesting converted army. I've had it for a year, haven't played KO, so we're just gonna take this guy for a spin. He custom made this out of, I think, an Orc Bomber or like fighter jet, which is upside down on the bottom. Then took a bunch of terrain from 40K and put it on top of a custom built decking, which is balsa wood. What a What a king.
Yep.
All right.
I just don't know where he comes up with half of this.
I don't know. It's super cool, though. All right. And then we'll grab the next boat. He did his army description in a really cogent way, and I'm just grabbing the models. Cool models. We're going to zoom in, mostly on Ian, but maybe a little bit on this boat. All right, so we got a frigate here. Again, converted it with goblins, and again with 40k terrain on top of it.
Giant laser cannon on the top.
The frigate is going to be great for trying to get my balloon boys into combat, and then maybe also out of combat, because I'm super brave, but I'm not stupid. Then for heroes, there should be a little hero down there. We'll just put them both up here for just a second. And then zoom in on them. And then focus on them. All right, so I've got two heroes. The Archanaut Admiral, who's going to, maybe if I remember it, give a D6 control to my my Arcanauts. And then he lets his flagship, which is going to be the big boat, do all-out attack for free in the shooting phase, I believe. And other than that, he's got the Celestium Burst grenade because it's just what you take. It's also very good in this matchup because for one shooting phase, I turn off wards for one target. I think the range is like 12 inches though, so I got to be
still
up
good.
in the grill. Yeah, still very strong. Then the Aether dude, whatever he's called, the Navigator. He's got an ability that lets me kind of mess around with my speed and your speed, so I can have your speed and add 2 inches to my speed based on dice rolls, 1s and 6s. Other than that, the General is the Admiral. I've got a command trait. I don't remember what it is. I'll check it in a minute. I'm still learning with the KO stuff. Then we've got 2 units of Sky Wardens. These might look like Endrinriggers because that's what is in the collection. But these are some examples of some of Steve's work. He's put those old goblin heads on, painted them up. They're not synthwave, they're like grunge wave. When I was exercising yesterday, I was like, his style theme here was grunge wave. 2 units of reinforced those guys. They got crit mortals, and they can like dip out of combat whenever they at the end of turn if they're in combat. Then we've got some Arcanauts, just a unit of 10, unreinforced. They like to shoot at people who are on objectives. They don't care if it's whose objective it is. They just care that you're on it. Just +1 to hit for melee and shooting. And then hand me those Thunderers. Reinforced Thunderers, everybody's favorite unit in the game. Everybody wishes they fought more Thunderers. 3-up save, tons of shooting, still too many profiles. God, just give them 1 attack profile, make our lives easier. Just let all the special weapons be cool. Modeling opportunities. And so we got a 10-man block of that, 1 reinforced. And I think that's the list. I got no spells. So,
I got all the spells.
You got so many spells. What's your lore? Did we talk about it?
Are you talking about manifestations?
Yeah.
So I did.
I'm going to check my Cunning Fleet Master is my ability, my general's ability. Sorry.
So I took the Aetherot, which comes with Pendulum, the swords and cogs. Cogs is just the best one. I got so many points wrapped up in big heroes that are all wizards. The -1 to hit is going to be really good.
Sweet. Let's find out together what my heroic trait is. Each time a friendly sky vessel wholly within 12 inches of this unit uses a redeploy command, roll 2 dice and use the highest result in determining the distance that unit can move. Oh, that's really good.
That is good.
All right. Cool. I'm so smart for having chosen it. All right, let's bring up the HUD here. Shout out for John, who is man in the chair today. He loves talking in chat. He loves the camera a little bit less. So talk to him. He wants to hear from you. Alrighty, guys. I was 2 drops. You were 3 drops.
Yep.
I won the roll off. I made you drop first, and as you're the guest, I'll let you.
Oh, really?
Oh, I know.
Dang, thank you. Before we get too crazy, I'm going to do my honor guard stuff.
Oh, yeah. I totally remember that.
So know that I had more drops than you do. I get to pick 2.
Right.
So we're going to say Scrivener is going to give bodyguard to Rodigus, and then Sloppity is going to get field sergeant.
Sorry, Sloppity is field sergeant.
Yep.
And then what was the other one?
Scrivener over by Rodigus is going to be bodyguard.
Bodyguard. All right. So
going to be real sad when field sergeant goes away.
Oh, yeah. Well, hopefully the battle plans take into that account. So that you don't have to be trying to be a 10-inch move Nurgle player, and you can actually be 4-inch move and be able to play the game the way you want to. So yeah, but I hear you. I think a lot of people are going to be sad when that goes away. I need to pick something. This is my general's regiment over here, so I have to pick something there. I'm probably going to pick. Who's your general again? Him, and then.
Yep.
Those are your 2.
Yeah.
So I'm just thinking about priority target. I could also do extra rend against monsters because I get the feeling I'm going to do a lot of monster rending. We're going to give extra rend into monsters for the unit that is actually modeled as the sky, whatever they're called.
The KO models?
Yeah, the KO models. Sky Wardens. So the actual Sky Warden models are going to be priority target monster. And I think we've remembered everything.
I don't believe you.
You're probably correct.
There's going to be something somewhere.
All right. Question from chat here. Is this what you're thinking about bringing to Colorado Clan Carnage? Hey, we still got 1 spot open for Colorado Clan Carnage if you like a team game.
Yeah.
It's going to be a 2-day event, 5 games, 4 people on your team. Go search for Colorado Clan Carnage on Google, and you will be led to, no offense, Shannon, one of the worst websites I've been on in a long time. But it has all the information you need, which is technically adequate.
Yep.
It's also available on BCP. Check it out. Again, one team spot left, 4 people per team. Check it out. Back to you.
Answer Shannon's question. I don't know. Maybe. I think I'm going to play Nurgle though. I don't know if this is going to be the list in particular, but I'm really excited. It's going to be fun.
It's going to be a lot of fun. I haven't decided what I'm going to play yet. I was just asking him, what should I take? And he was just like, don't ask me these dumb questions.
There's too much over here for me to decide any of that.
Hop on our Discord and send me good Nagash lists. That's what I'm going to play.
There you go.
He's really well painted.
Yep.
All right, go.
Okay. All right, so I'm not really in a position where I could do a first turn battle tactic. I kind of wanted to get up and seize the center right off the bat, but I don't know if that's going to be viable right now. So I don't think I'm going to pick a battle tactic.
Pro moves by pro players.
Yeah, I don't know about that. But I am going to start casting some spells.
All right. I need to pick what this boat does.
Oh, sure.
I said that I was going to make it an unbinder, but then I deployed it in such a way where I don't know if I can actually unbind anything. He is out. Do I just give him the move and be lazy and just have 1 unbind and hope for Nurgle's blessing that you can't cast spells?
They're all out of 7.
All right. I'll just do the extra 2 move because I deployed stupid.
Okay. Right. Okay, so we'll start with Blowab, just to make it easy. I'm going to say on that big unit, I'm going to say -1 to hit. It goes off on an 8.
Who's that?
Or -1 to wound, I should say.
-1 to wound?
On this big unit.
On that big unit, I'll use my 1 unbind on this navigator to take a shot, because that's pretty low.
Oh, I'll get it.
All right.
Now I don't know what to do with myself.
Cast endless spells.
Cast endless spells. Okay. Next one, Guo's going to try to cast Cogs. Goes off on an 8. I'm going to kind of try to stick this right here. Put it in a spot where everyone's going to get it. And then we're going to say he's going to hit it right now and say -1 to hit on all wizards.
Okay.
His other spell is going to be, because he's a 2 caster, he's going to also say -1 to wound on himself.
Okay.
Does not go off. Rodigus is going to say He gets +1 to cast, and he's also a 2 caster. He's going to say -1 to wound on himself. Goes off on a 9. And then he's going to say Pendulum. That goes off on an 11.
Loves it.
I know.
Magic is fast when you don't have to roll with both people. I was just saying to him, it feels weird showing up to 9 months into 4th edition, showing up to the table without a bunch of extra spells and stuff.
Yeah.
It's interesting seeing KO with a 50% win rate when all my experiences with KO have not been so positive.
You think so? Why is that?
I don't know what the deal has been. Like, it's just they seem to struggle, right? They're really good until they lose stuff, and so many armies bring stuff back. KO needs to kill things and then keep them dead and have them stay dead, and that is turns into a not thrilling play experience, I think, for the other players.
Well, I don't want to say that they're one-dimensional because they got a lot of melee output, right?
Fucking John. KO tends to get KO'd.
But I think if they had some more hero phase, speaking of hero phase, it's your hero phase, more hero phase stuff to do, it'd help them out a lot. Just a wizard, something you can interact more in the hero phase.
Something. I don't know what it would be. Maybe, well, regardless, I'm going to pass it to you. I don't have any spells that I'm aware of that I need to be doing.
Okay.
Baguchi Dancer, I was just saying, like, that guy's going to keep me honest on all the mistakes that I make.
Okay. We'll go into the movement phase. That unit over by Blow Up, the 10 men is we're going to auto run them. So if you want to take a CP off of me, please. Boop. We're going to auto run 10 mighty inches.
So you'll notice a bunch of trees on the board. We are playing it so that the 2 trees in the far back corner, do a top down. On the far back corner of his area is going to be permanent. The rest of the trees we can move around just to make room for the Guos and the big models, because we just want the board to look cool. It also gives each of us 2 legal targets for take their land that are generally in the same spot.
Mm-hmm. That 10-man unit over there, they're gonna run. Oh, look at that! Just like Papa Nurgle intended. Just trying to set myself up later on,
Or take it all.
Take some flanks.
Taking it all. Clad can pick up a 1 wizard with great Endrinworks if you're not using the other abilities you can choose. It can pick up 1 unbind. I don't think it even picks up a banishment. I'm gonna look right now.
We're gonna try to run with that big unit. They will get Field Sergeant.
They love moving.
Well, they love doing something. I don't know if moving's the word.
We're motivated, at least.
There you go.
Highly motivated. All right, where are you at, Ironclad rules? This unit can use Unbind as if it had Wizard 1.
Oh.
Not Banish. So once you get your endless spells out, I can't pick them up. I'll verify the same thing. I think it's the same wording on the Navigator. Let's see here. Unbind, yeah. They're saying it. Too bad it can't banish. Oh yeah, there we go. See, I did spend some time reading over these KO rules. Now I'm gonna have beers and forget everything, but that's fine. It's allowed.
There you go. Blob's gonna wander up there. Sloppity's just gonna wander over here. I don't know if I want to get crazy with any of that. Can you roll me a run roll for this fella?
I would be happy to. For 2.
For 2. He's just gonna shimmy over here. Can you roll me a run for the Guo?
The Guo is going 6.
Oh, sweet Jesus. I don't know where... Do I just put him right out there, front and center, to get shot?
He
I'm
loves.
so scared. It's just gonna go right.
I mean,
there.
that would set him up to be hit by my whole army.
A whole army.
And -1 to wound is strong, but it's not that strong.
No.
And I think you might be edging out of.
Yeah, I think you're right. And this guy's just gonna shimmy up here. He's gonna sit right there. Tighten this up just a little bit so I'm not cheating.
Oh yeah,
Cheating on the internet.
I was waiting to start picking up his models.
10 years from now, someone will be like, that guy cheated. I think that's all I got cooking for my movement phase. What do you got, Thomas?
I've got one redeploy. All right. I'm redeploying the boat. The reason I'm doing that is that I want to get... So when I take a move action, and correct me if I got this wrong, but I know I don't because I see KO players do it all the time. I can use the transport ability to pick them up and then set them down and put them wholly within 3 or 6 of the boat.
Oh, sweet. That's cool.
So I'm going to basically... have you played against KO in 4th
Maybe
edition?
once?
All right. I kind of assumed that you knew what I was going to be doing. So I'm going to explain it to everyone in the room. So when a KO boat moves, uses a move ability, I can pick a number of units up to its transport unit capacity that is also within the model capacity. So 30 models, 20 models.
Okay.
That just anywhere nearby them. I think it's wholly within 6. And then then you pick them off the board. The boat moves, and you set them up again, wholly within 3 or 6 of the boat.
Wow.
And so what's going to happen here, so that you're not shocked, I'm going to get up in front of you. I'm going to do whatever I do, and then when you come at me, I redeploy the boat, which is behind, and then set the guys behind them.
Ah.
So it's like absolutely unfun for people to play against. But it's what.
But are you having fun?
It's not fun to see somebody else not have fun, right? But anyway, they are getting close on the KO rules for me. The models are all on the board, at least. I love that about the new KO.
Yeah, it was a little rough back then because the last edition, because you were like, well, who's in what? All I see is boats on the board.
Yeah, and you've got all these models. At least the models are there now. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to actually get around to rolling this redeploy. 1 inch. So
cool story, bro.
Yeah, cool story, bro. Well, I set this up so that I could get on the point even with 1 inch. So I come over here. I take all 3 of these units, which is 21 mans, which is within my transport capacity. I then move up the inch. And now I need to check if I set up wholly within 6 or wholly within 3. Because if it's 3, then I messed it up. 6.
Ah.
All right. So now I set up these guys on top of the point.
Nice.
To try and squeeze out an advantage.
Oh, you're going to squeeze out something.
I think you're the one squeezing stuff out. Where are you at? I have all of these dudes with all their dumb special rules. All right, I'm not going to spend too much time.
I think they did tone that down a little bit. There's only a couple instances where you've got special weapons inside units, right?
The Thunderers are still one of them, sadly.
Like Brutes, I still think have a special weapon.
Yes.
But
Brutes, I mean, it's not what it used to be, which is nice.
It is nice. I think it was a modeling nightmare back in the day because all of a sudden you would have one unit was really good with this weapon, and then now they do an update and nerf that weapon, and now you've got a ton of models.
Spoiler alert! I'm because of his command ability. I'm supposed to roll 2 dice. I have not looked at chat. Bakuchi Dancer's almost certainly already corrected me. 3. I get an extra 2 inches.
Perfect.
All right.
Perfect.
Remembering my rules, if I had gotten past this point, I'd have just been like, well, sucks to be me. All right. So now 2 more inches here. Not quite 2 inches from this direction, but essentially, I'm trying to get on the point and also shoot plague bearers.
What? Why do you want to shoot plague bearers?
Oh, there's a lot of reasons.
Rude.
Yeah, mostly that I'm just rude.
Dang rude dwarves.
Mostly just that. Okay. So I set it all up. These guys didn't really move. I scooted this guy over here because I just want him to be in range to do the redeploy shenanigans for this guy on the turn if I end up doing that. That's it. Over to you. Over to you.
No shooting for me.
All right.
Shooting for you.
So I spin that command point. All right, I'm going to check chat. Bukuchi Dancer. This time I wasn't paying attention. All right. I'm going to try and shoot the Thunderers here.
Now, with the redeploy and the setup, you can still do that? You can still shoot?
Because this
That's
guy can't shoot. But they can, because all they've done has been set up. Yeah.
Pretty sneaky.
I don't know. I don't know if I like it, but it's the rule of the game. All right, so I have these two guys within 12. I don't know what the range of the Fug machine is.
Oh, sounds short?
It does sound short. My guess is 10, but I don't know these guys well enough. I've been looking at 10 inches in anti-infantry shooting combat. So we're just shooting the regular weapons. So I've got four Grunstock mortars. There are 2 attacks each. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I've got oh my god. There are 2 Grunstock mortars, with 2 attacks each. 2, is it 4 or 2? 2 out of 5 models can have it, so it's 4. I'm sorry. This is what I mean. Just give them an attack profile.
I think I need to pull a clock on you right now. How about I get this out? And then we'll see who really wins down here.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely going to be you. All right. So this is a minus. Did you get the -1 to wound on them?
I did.
All right. So this is -1, -1. The mortars are now 5s and 4s.
Rough.
Nothing there. That leaves 2 guys, one of whom is the leader with the Aether-shot rifles. This is 4s and 5s.
Okay. Oh, God.
1 at rend 1.
Goes through.
1 damage.
5. He loves it.
All right. Good command point. So, spoiler alert, there's going to be a lot of that in this game.
Yeah, the profile, I think, is a little rough. Any minuses on, I think, dwarf shooting is
yeah, Thomas remembered one of his own rules.
No charges for me. Charges for you.
No charges.
All right. I think I hold 1, hold 2, not more.
So 1 for. It's only 1 point. So 1 point for 1, 1 point for 2, 6 points. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And no battle. Oh, 2 points because no battle tactic.
No battle tactic, and I don't hold more.
Right.
So I'll just get 2.
Just 2. Okay. So my hope here is to pull ahead early so that as you recur and fart me to death, I can still just ride like on my laurels.
Right.
Turn 1 and 2. So my battle tactic, I have to get battle tactics. This is going to be what? What's a man do?
You shoot me?
I could probably fight twice and have nobody die. That feels pretty realistic. Who is currently -1 to wound?
This big unit and Rodigus.
Gotcha. Oof. And what's the distance to these nerds? Oh, let go, buddy. So I could get here, put these guys down here. And when you set them up, by the way, you can be outside of 3, but you can't charge.
Oh, kind of like the Soul Blight rule.
Yeah, so when you can set up inside of 9, they turn off your charging opportunities. So these guys would need to fly over there. They couldn't, Yeah, I'm thinking that, because my only other option is to do something weird, like try and do, take their land back there in the corner.
Right.
And I'm not feeling it. Doesn't seem real. So, yeah, fight twice.
Okay.
Because
Do
I'm
not waver.
Yeah, do not waver. Where are we at? Turn 1. Classic. Anything in the beginning for you?
Nope.
All right. I will. I'm going to remember this. It's not going to be relevant, but I'm going to remember it. He is going to give them an extra d6 to their control. 4.
Ooh.
Who knows how long that lasts. So then we're going to do him. He rolls 6 dice. I'm looking for 6s and 1s. This boat and that boat get +2 to move.
Okay.
And then somebody takes D3 mortals and also is at half speed with an 18.
That's rough.
It's just them. So D3 on the plague bearers for 3.
Oh god. Well, it's gonna put 1 wound on a guy.
All right, but they are now half move.
Yeah, that's a little sad panda.
Let's read the rule on that half move to see if you go to 4 move or 3 move. Because if it's your move characteristic, like I don't know, we're gonna read it. Have its move characteristic. Does the +2 inches from the sergeant modify your characteristic? Or is it just
I don't think so. I think it just adds 2 inches.
All right, if it's
to
just
the
adding
move?
2, then you are at 4 move. If it is not, if it's adding 2 to the characteristic, you're at 3. All right.
That's why you tune in, folks.
Yeah.
Us looking at rules.
Spoiler alert. Okay, so that is, I think, my whole hero phase.
I think I'm gonna spend a command point for Guo to try to cast -1 to wound on himself.
Rude.
I know. Looking for an 8 on the dice because it's minus. And no.
All right. And that cost a fun point. Okie doke. We move into move. The favorite phase of every KO player, because that's where you live and die. I'm trying to decide if I go in and try and beat up the plague bearers or not. I just don't know how good I'm gonna be at it. It's all very scary.
It's not scary. You'll be fine.
I'm so scared. It's scary when I've never done it before and I don't know how good everything is. So the boat is just going to move on its own power. It's not going to take anybody with it. It's going to move outside of 3. Then these guys do the same thing. Move outside of 3.
Looks like something bad's going to happen. And reading the rule right here, it says add 2 to the move characteristic of friendly non-fly.
Okay, so you are
3?
Move 3, because you go up to 6,
Mm-hmm.
divided by 2. We're just going to put up, get sad, highlight, -1 to wound, but sad, -1 to wound.
Joke's on you, they're always sad.
Alright. And then we move these guys up. Thrilling. And then this thing flies, and it's going to pick up the 2 units, but not the Admiral, because the Admiral wants to come over here and provide his buff, theoretically. At least that's my headcanon. Alright, so he's going to be 14, because 10 base, 2 from the beginning of turn thing, and then 2 from the Navigator reading the winds really good. So that gives me a lot of...
Yeah, you got a lot of options. That part's kind of nice.
I mean, it's a cool army, right?
Yeah.
It's really just, it carries a lot of baggage from the past.
Right.
Then these guys are going to come out here. They're going to scoot up. Or maybe I just shoot at Bloab the whole time.
Poor guy.
He asked for it. I heard him. Heard his voice.
Yeah, he's really good right now, and I like how all the Maggotkin got reduced down in cost.
Oh,
They're all
sorry.
around 300 points.
I'm going to have to come around to the other side. You know the top down, John?
So with him being the wizard, I think out of the 3, I think he's still the best. Now, melee output, he's kind of lackluster, but I don't think that's why you bring him.
Right.
Really, I think Maggotkin, they rely on that -1 to wound spell because it's their unlimited spell. But I've been toying with the idea of only taking maybe 1 wizard or no wizards to see what happens.
I took 30 Blight Lords and that Slaves to Darkness sub-faction.
Okay.
And that was really strong.
Yeah, I think that amount of Blight Kings and then that amount and then the speed that you get from that Slaves to Darkness unit I think is really good.
Right.
No wizards, you said?
I had one wizard. So
yeah.
That's what I forgot to say. The important part of that.
I think the instance of just having the option for the counterspell, right? And banishment. Stuff like that.
Right. So he wants to be able to help this man read the winds in future turns. So he's going to run. Whoop. 2. So 4, 5, 6. Boop. And this guy is the Admiral is gonna run too. 4. So 8. He's just gonna come around. Actually, I'm just gonna keep him back here, just so he's holding the 12 of this one boat. Because I don't think I will be able to do anything smart aside from expose him. And I don't want to expose my one opportunity to turn off rewards.
Oh.
That is my move. Would you like to redeploy?
Yes. I want to try to redeploy those guys in the back.
Yep.
We're going to get a nice 6. Right? And then I'm going to move the pendulum.
Was that in the movement phase?
It's in every movement phase.
I forgot all about that.
Yeah. So if you wanted to move those guys back, you're more than welcome to.
What's the move on the pendulum?
8.
8? So I have to stay outside of 9 of you?
Well, if I get within melee range, you can't charge at that point, right? Because you'll be in combat because I got a move characteristic.
Oh.
Right.
So it moves, and they can tag you in combat.
And it'll tag you in combat, and if I end within a half an inch on a 2-up, everything within a half an inch of it on a 2-up, I do D6 mortals. So if you wanted to position yourself in a way...
Negative.
Okay.
We all get to learn today.
It's just, I think they're so good. It's just for pinning stuff like that. 2 up. That is 4 mortals, sir.
All right, that just kills 2 balloons. Then, sorry, I'm going to turn up the AC down here because it's getting a little bit toasty.
That's just John sitting back there.
Yeah.
That's why.
He's smoking.
The audience would never know.
They would never know. Bam. All right. So, joke's on you. I can still charge.
Okay.
Because of what this guy charges and then picks up 2 people.
Dang it.
And then does the thing. I'm down 2 guys, though.
Yeah. And that's the big thing. With an army that can't recur, that's pretty big.
It's pretty scary. Okie doke. So I go into the shooting phase, wherein we shoot for 100 years. 10 inches on these guys, so we're not going wild.
You're shooting at the pendulum because you're in combat with it.
I'm shooting at the pendulum, and I don't know if I have shoot in combat.
Ooh.
Yeah, you're going to have to remind me of that a bunch of times, because for some reason that is deep in my head as not move. Oh, shoot in combat. So those 4 guys are going to shoot at the pendulum. 1, 2, 3, 4, plus the leader. This is 3s and 3s, rend 1 damage.
Oh, 4 of them?
4, rend 1.
Okay, back to 6s. They all go through.
1 damage each.
6s. Takes 2.
All right. The other unit is going to shoot into the pendulum just to...
Free some guys up.
Well, just to clear the board, because I don't have any other way to get rid of that thing.
Yeah.
And then it makes you spend a cast on it.
Yep.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus the leader. And what am I going to do? Shoot -1 to -1 plague bearers?
Sounds bad.
Sounds bad. 3s. And 3s.
Ooh, wait, they're pissed.
That is 7 at Rend. You know,
Okay, 6s. Let's save 1. Damage.
1 each.
Okay, 6s. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think it's dead. Yep, it's dead.
Got him.
You did it!
I did it. All right, so now this guy is going to shoot at Blowab.
-1 to hit.
What,
From the cogs.
Oh, that's right. That's right. -1, -1?
Nope, just -1.
Oh, he didn't get the -1 to wound?
He didn't. He casted it on this big unit.
All right, so -1 to hit.
Or, yeah.
Do I all-out attack this or not? No. I know it's free, but I'm going to also shoot these guys, and I think they do more damage than this guy does. But we're going to find out. KO players already know the answer. All right, so Aether Shock Torpedoes go to 4s and 4s.
What's the rend on this?
1/1. There's a big one for 2. All defense.
I'll spend my last one for here. Yeah.
All right. So 4s and 4s. 2 at Rend 1.
Okay, back to force. 1 goes through.
2 damage.
5s. Takes 1.
Alrighty. Then 8 attacks. 3s and 3s go to 3s and 4s. Doo-doo. 1, Rend 1.
Back to force. He's good.
Great Sky Cannon. 4s and goes to 3s. 1, Rend 2.
Goes to 5s. Takes it.
For 5 damage.
Ooh wee. 5s. And I'll take 2 more.
Nice.
It's gonna be one of those games.
Your rules get to do stuff for you? How dare you? All right. Now Thomas takes 100 years to figure out how to shoot
Thunderers.
Thunderers again. I will all-out attack these Thunderers. So this is... Where are the Thunderers even at? There they are. Okay. So we've established I have 4 of each special weapon, because you get 2 per 5. So let's shoot the mortars. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the special guy only has Aether Shot rifles. All right, this goes to everything into Blowab.
Okay.
4s and 4s.
With the minus?
Oh no. Sorry, I did that wrong. I kept doing -1 to wound, not -1 to hit.
Oh, that's all right.
Apologies.
That's all right.
This goes to 5s and 3s.
Okay.
I've got -1 to wound in my head.
I know.
It's living rent free. 3 at Rend 1.
Okay, so back to force because all out defense. Takes 1. Damage.
And D3. 1.
I'll just roll them all at the end because I feel like there's going to be more.
Amen to that. All right, re-roll 4 guys with Aether Shot rifles. 1, 2... 2 guys with Aether Shot rifles. One of them is the leader. This is going to be 4s and 4s after the -1 to hit. 2 at Rend 1.
Okay, back to force. Take 1.
1 damage.
Okay.
And then the etheric fug machine.
Be careful. Be careful how you say that.
Yeah, it's a fug machine for sure. There's 5 shots per guy, and then there are 4 guys, so 20 shots.
That's pretty good.
It's not bad. This goes to 4s and 4s with your -1 to hit.
Okay.
Do.
Like I said, yeah, that's kind of bad.
It's like when we picked this matchup, I knew what I was doing. Like, this is going to be a tough one. Just 2 at Rend 1.
Okay, back to force. Take 1.
1 damage.
Okay.
That's everything from them.
I'll take 2.
Okay. How much have you taken so far?
I want to know is how much is on that clock right now.
You didn't turn it on.
I didn't turn it on.
You fool.
He's taking 5.
He's taking 5. All right. Then we shoot this boat into Blowab.
Okay.
It's going to be carbines, 4s and 3s after the minuses. 2 at Rend 1.
Okay, force. Love it.
Then the Sky Cannon, 5s and 2s. Good job. All right. That's all my shooting.
No shooting for me.
All right. Charges. This boat is going to execute its ability to charge with those 2 guys. So the boat.
Oh, he's ready.
He's doing it. So he comes in. I have to set them up within.
That's a really cool rule. I like that.
It's interesting, right? Like,
yeah.
It's more than just the same old.
Well, I like it because it's one roll, right? As opposed to failing 3 rolls, you can fail 1 roll.
Right.
So, but I kind of like it.
Alrighty. I guess these guys need to come off to the side in order to be in combat. I just don't want to have to come over there and pile in.
Lazy.
Yes. The Thunderers can't charge because they use their ability. And then these 2 units have fight first.
Ooh, spicy.
I know. I'm living.
Combat actions?
Combat abilities? Not that I'm aware of. Let's be honest. I know where I'm at. Strike first with the units now too. That's right, Jay. All the KO players just want to see them do well. I am so sorry that I'm your hero.
This is who you picked?
Judge Thomas is slow playing. Yeah, I am.
All day.
All day. It's the only way I can win, right? I just score early. Like you're down a bunch now.
It sucks to suck. I don't know what to tell you.
Sucks to suck. Get more battle tactics, bro. Okay. I've got nothing. Anything from you?
Yeah, Sloppity's going to try to give those Plague Bearers -1 to hit on a 2-up. They will.
All right. So you are -1 still?
Yep.
Okie dokie. What could go wrong?
Not a thing.
Sky Wardens. These guys are just with their they all have the Sky Pikes, right? It just seems like giving up the Sky Pikes for their worse shooting attacks seems bad. All right, so they're 2 attacks each. We're gonna roll them all at once because I'm lazy. Because it doesn't really matter unless you want to roll these separate.
You're all strike first. Yeah, just
all right.
just hit
1, 2, 3, 4, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 2 leaders.
Unless you wanted to do an all-out attack on one of them.
Do not.
Okay.
-1. -1 means I will be 4s and 4s, crit mortals.
Oh, there's a lot of mortals.
So 8 mortals. Do. 4 go through at -1.
Goes through.
2 damage each.
Okay.
16 damage.
5s. So it's gonna kill 1 because I got a wound. 2, 3, 4, 5, and puts another wound on. The slow grind. And then we'll put that wound on him.
Okay.
All right. You gonna attack with the boat next?
Yes. Get ready. Be afraid.
I'm so scared.
All right. It's good. You should be. Boarding weapons. 5s and 5s with your debuffs.
Sounds rough.
1. No rend.
Oh, I got a save. 6s. Goes through.
1 damage.
5s. Kills that last guy.
All right.
Okay. All right. Well, I guess we'll pile in. We're gonna kind of put ourselves in a spot where everybody's just making friends here.
Such a friendly guy.
No, I'm
Assault
not.
frigate gives strike first only to units, not frigates. Yeah. It's only important on a counter charge, and I don't think you can use this. It's your charge phase. It is important if you did charge like a third unit of balloons, right? Then you would go with that balloon unit and not the shitty frigate.
Right. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 guys into that unit.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys. 6 guys into this unit and have that musician out.
All right.
So we're going to go.
Roll 6,000 dice.
4,
Everyone
6.
feels bad.
We're going to go against these guys. Minuses over
Did
here.
you retract Waffle House's messages? Do you want to just let him through as the admin? Or did he do that?
I was about to say, I didn't do it.
No. Sometimes it'll auto block, so just FYI.
Ruh-roh.
It'll see an innocent word and be like, that's racist.
Thank you, YouTube.
He must have figured out the right verbiage because he ended up being the next.
Anyway.
We're going to go into these guys right here.
Okay.
The boss is with it, so this is going to be 4s and 3s crit mortals. 2 mortals. And then 1 at no rend, 1 damage.
4 up, save it.
Okay. And then 2, 4, 6 into the other guys. Same thing. That's going to be 1 at no rend.
Save it.
Oh boy.
All right. Anything else?
I think that's it.
Okay. I'm going to end the phase.
Okay.
Power through with the frigate.
Yep.
You can only transport things once, but the frigate ability is not a transport. So I now use the move ability. I pick up the 2 units.
Pretty spicy.
I come over here. Uh-oh. I gotta back it up because of the way this is weighted.
And it's outside 3?
Outside of 3.
Yeah, I think that's the catch, right? The outside 3 to be able to position yourself, do combat in one area, and then position yourself in another area to be able to do exactly what you're doing.
Very strong.
Yeah, I like it.
It's interesting for sure.
Well, I think it makes up for shortcomings in regards to
the combat we just observed.
I was gonna say the hero phase.
But yes, the hero phase is another point.
Yeah.
All right, what's the 12-inch range on his?
On my spell?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
it's 12.
We're gonna.
You saying you don't want the D? Come on.
I don't want the notorious GUO. All right, so as I measure it, everybody's outside of his spell range. For the spell that I'm really worried about.
Right.
I hold 1, 2 more and 2 side objectives.
You got it.
So 10 pointers. And we're at the bottom of the turn, and I was active.
Priority.
Good luck, sir.
You too. Oh, that's a 1. All right, you pick them.
I don't think I can afford a double.
Yeah, I'm down by quite a bit, but taking the double would give me an opportunity to catch up.
Right. The best thing I could do is like maybe kill him.
I got all my buffs up.
Yeah,
Right
and
now.
I know your buffs are up
Yeah.
and all that stuff, and so that's the best I could do is kill him.
Right.
So I'm gonna give it to you because I don't
Okay.
see a real value in doing the double turn.
Right.
So round 1, top of turn, and you're active, and we go up to.
All right, I'm going to take all these tokens off. I'm still have move with these guys, right? Until your next hero phase?
Correct.
Okay. Battle tactic is going to be flanks. Take the flanks. And then I'm going to try to cast some spells here. Rodigus is going to try to give himself -1 to wound.
Seems good.
Goes off on an 8.
Yeah, I don't try and stop that one.
Okay. So he'll get that one. I'm just going to throw that right here for now. His second spell is going to be probably swords. Swords goes off on a 8.
Go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to try for... Granted, I like the pendulum because of the shenanigans, but I need some type of being able to charge, maybe. A little bit of backup. Guo's going to knock on that, say -1 to hit. He's also going to say -1 to wound on himself. Goes off on a 9.
From the Guo?
Yep.
Take it.
Okay. And then second spell, no one's within 12, so that's unfortunate. Playing good players is bad. And then Blowob's going to try to say -1 to wound on these guys. Oop, there we go. Got greedy. Okay. Scrivener's still out of position still, so I'll have to wait till next time for that. Anything in your hero face?
I'm going to rally the balloon boys that lost 2 guys.
I thought about rallying Blowab, but I think I'm going to need it for later rounds. Or
That's
later
fair.
in the round.
That's fair. I get the 2 guys back.
Okay. Pretty good.
Do that. Basically just making it so that Rodice can't really move. But I have to stay within 6. So he has to come back.
All right. Moving face. Can you spend me a CP and I'm going to auto run these fellows over here?
Mm-hmm.
We were talking about the new GHB earlier. What are you hoping for with it? I know we've got a little bit of spoilers, right?
We've seen the change in battle tactics. So, hey, anything. I'm down to see how they try stuff out.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how I feel about the spearhead style objectives.
Right.
Just because it just seems like something to forget, more to keep track of.
Run those guys over there.
And then
yeah, bookkeeping is kind of a pain.
I'm concerned about the bookkeeping there. I've got these battle... I took this battle tactic and it says I have to take the dragon objective on this turn, and then the fart objective on this turn, and the whatever objective.
Right.
So that said, I'm more than happy to try that over what we're currently doing, which I think everyone's a little bit burnt out on.
Now, do you think it's just because it's more of the same, or do you think it's because everyone's burnt out on it because of how restrictive a lot of them are? Flanks, everyone tries to go for flanks on turn 1, right?
Right.
But then later on, towards the end of the game, battle tactics are really hard.
Yeah, I like the idea in principle of battle tactics that make you do stuff that you wouldn't normally doing. Because if you take a battle tactic that's just kill stuff, what are we doing?
Right.
Did you want to make that middle objective anything? You're the underdog.
I guess I'll try to make it I'll make it a home.
Okay.
Just to make it spicy.
Make it a homie.
Yeah, I guess that's true. We saw battle tactics from other GHBs from last edition that were run 2 monsters within 6 inches, right?
Yeah, it's
maybe that was just conditioning, trying to get us in the habit of it.
Perhaps.
I don't know.
I do think if you make battle tactics, they need to change the way you play.
Right.
Because if you're not changing the way you play, then what's the point of them?
Yeah.
And so I do appreciate the stuff I hear people complain about, it has me running guys off to the side of the board.
Well,
that's
4 points is big, right?
Yeah, 4 points is big. It's making you do stuff that you wouldn't normally do.
That's 4 or 5 inches. I'm going to stay 6 inches away, so you have to shoot at those guys instead. Oh, and I completely cheated. I'm going to move these guys back. I forgot that their speed was halved.
Were they within the range of the extra 2 inches?
They were, so it'd be
Okay.
three. It'd be 3 inches. I got to move everybody back though. I'm just like what we were talking about. I'm just excited for something new.
Yeah, that's all. I'm just ready for them to try out new rules and.
The cool thing, we're in a new realm.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
fire, right? Something like that.
Well, we've been in Ashki for a long time.
Okay.
But it seems like we're going to Gyran a little bit, and that's brand new. Like we've never done anything in Gyran. Sorry, you can use assault boat and countercharge even FAQ. Oh really? Oh, that's interesting. You can use it and as a countercharge.
Can you roll me a run for this fellow right here?
I'd love
That
to.
Scrivener.
He gets a 6.
Oh dang, he is moving. So he gets field sergeant also.
Right.
And he's just gonna run over here and help me with my sloppy play. Guo, I don't know. If you want to kill that guy, I'll let you. You know, he's cool and all, but
Not that cool.
he's not that cool. Okay. I think that's how we're going to do it. Any moves for you?
No moves for me.
No moves for you. Honest KO.
Redeploy.
Okay.
I'm just
I was
zoning
going to
out.
say.
Like you're an idiot. I redeploy this boat right here. The frigate.
2 dice? 1 dice?
1 dice. God, because I think
Do you say pink eye?
I think I didn't position correctly. I just needed to be over a little bit. So I just moved back the 1 inch. But then that picks up the balloons.
Yeah.
And moves them
No, that's pretty good.
away.
Because then at that point, you know, there's no charge target. There's
Right.
no. I like it. That's good.
It's one of the few techie things. It's funny that now that it's one of the only techie things you can do, it's a feel bad. Because no one else gets to do weird techie stuff. Or at least
I don't know. Yes and
for
no.
some people. For some people, it's a feel bad.
Yeah.
For you, you're used to moving 4 inches. You're like, oh, I can't charge? What's new?
Yeah. I was talking to one of my buddies, and he was like, I purposely don't pick armies that don't move under 6.
Right.
I was like, whoa, well, that must be nice.
You got
A mile-long
a
charge.
tenner.
That's all right. Rolling the charge is free, right?
Yes.
Okay. We're going to do shooting first.
Okay.
Blowup's going to shoot into these gentlemen.
Sounds
He's
good.
got 7 shots. It's 2s and 4s minus 1 d3.
Sure. Nice.
This is the hard part, though.
It's true.
Yep. See, there's 2 out of minus 1.
All right, goes to 4-ups. Take a both.
Ooh. There you go. There's 6.
All right. 1, 2, 3. Try and make
You're shooting?
Nope.
Okay. We're going to try to charge with the plague bearers in the middle. That's a 7.
definitely gets
I
you into
think
the
it's-
thunders.
I think I want to try to. You don't have shooting combat with these fellows, do you?
I do.
Oh.
It's not on their weapon, but then they have an ability on their war scroll that says if they didn't move in this turn,
What?
they can shoot in combat.
Why make something more wordy?
Yeah, it's like I don't understand what the case is where that wouldn't be true if you're in combat.
Yeah.
In the shooting phase.
Maybe just to try to give them something spicy, but yet at the same time you could have just given them shooting combat.
It's the same thing with extra words.
Yeah.
What's the point? I don't get it.
I don't get it either.
Is it just to avoid shoot?
No, because you need a retreat's a run, so you'd have to have run and shoot to be able to.
Which they do.
Oh
not
no,
have.
well no, retreat's not a run. I was thinking redeploy.
Yeah. Retreat's a move.
Yeah, I don't
But
know.
but the shoot ability requires that you not have retreated.
Oh yeah,
Right.
yeah. I don't know.
I don't know either.
All I
Who's
know
next?
is Rodigus is going to try to roll raw dog a
Don't-
10 here.
Don't do it, Jimmy.
Oh God!
Reroll
Is
that?
it worth it? I think I'm going to spend it. Oh, there's the 10.
If I had rolled more than a 1. Alright. The bridge is in the way, but you're in.
Okay. I got a charge attack or a charge ability. I rolled a dice per dude in the unit,
1.
and you do nothing.
All right.
Okay.
Marked safe.
That's all my charges. Your charges.
No charges.
Okay. Combat actions.
I forgot to do their ability.
What was that?
In the last turn, don't worry about it. It's the one where I do D3 mortals at the end of turn. It's like a free bounce out on a 3-up. But pretty much you do that, you get behind the boat, and then you power through the boat, and then you still get them out.
Oh.
Bad at Warhammer. Right, yeah.
Okay, beginning of combat actions. I don't think Sloppity is in a position. He's out. He's not wholly within 12.
Yeah, let's make sure. It looks pretty close to me.
It does look close.
Oh, no. Yeah, it's like 13
I'm just going to give... we'll give Scrivener it on a 2-up, because it's good practice. Okay? Any combat actions for you?
All out, get wrecked.
Okay. Well, we'll start off with the Fat Man. Just because that's what everybody wants to see, right?
I think so.
Even though he is not.
My DMs are full of people asking to see the Fat Man.
I don't think you know what they're saying.
That means what you think.
Okay. What do I got here? I'm gonna do all out attack. This is gonna be 2s and 2s, -2/2. Oh, good thing I did it. That's gonna be 2 out of -2.
Bakuchi Dancer, covering fire cannot be done in combat, so it can't be that either.
Right.
What was it, 2?
2 out of -2.
Right, I believe I'm a 3-up.
Ooh, fancy pants. Yeah, it specifically says, and that was at the last RTT.
Save 1?
2 damage.
2 damage.
And then 2s and 2s, -1/3. That's going to be 5 out of -1.
4s.
3 damage.
Oh, 3 damage? That was 3 damage each?
Yeah.
Holy shit. I was unaware of the doom.
And this is going to be 4s and 5s crit auto. This is all the Nurglings. No crit autos. No.
You're like a KO player.
That's going to be 1 and no red 1.
4s and 5s. 1 at rend 1?
No rend. No rend.
Take it.
Okay.
All right,
1 damage.
Take 6 damage. All right.
Your activation.
My activation is going to be with the Thunderers. Would you like to guess what a Thunderer's profile is?
It's probably 4s and 4s.
No. How many attacks?
Probably 1.
4s and 5s.
Oh, why is it a 5? Why?
I don't know.
'Cause
Because they're supposed to be really good at shooting.
But were they?
They weren't this time around. Maybe next time. All right.
No minuses on those fellas.
No minus 1 to wound?
Nope.
I thought you got a -1 to wound off.
No, I tried to
failed
get
it. He failed it.
Yeah. I got greedy and used my last one.
All right, I've got 7 guys plus the leader, so 8 attacks. No minuses somehow, so 4s and 5s. And 5s. 2.
Ooh, 2.
No rend, 1 damage.
I get a save. 6s. Both go through. 1 damage. 5s. Well, puts a wound on a guy. The work.
Squamch.
Yeah, that is squanched. Okay, and while I guess we're over there, these fine gentlemen are gonna pile in. We'll do some of the stuff. What do we got? 5 guys? 6? 7 dudes, plus the boss. 2, 4, 6, 7, and the boss. Okay, 4s and 3s, crit mortals. Well, there's some mortals.
Nice.
And there's 3 mortals.
Kills the guy. Puts a wound on the unit.
Alright. Your activation.
The boat.
-1 to wound.
Let's find out what it does. It's nothing good.
And I think I got out of my bubble of the cog bubble. Yep. So you just -1 to wound.
All right, -1 to wound. This is going to be 4s and 5s then.
Okay.
What is this like? The beginning of 2nd edition? 4s and 5s. 5s and 5s. 4s and 4s.
Yeah, but how many times are you going to do all out attack? How many pluses are you going to get on that?
Yeah, so that is 3 at no rend.
Okay, force. He loves all of it. He loves every single bit of that.
All right. So much chat. I haven't been able to keep up. Let us know if we need to chime in, John.
Oh, I think John's been chiming in. Look at him.
Well, like I said, he's a talker, not a camera operator.
Oh, he's a looker.
He's a looker for sure.
Okay.
But that's different than somebody who does the looking, right?
That is true. That is true.
You mentioned never give up on your dream. Thomas went to World.
Hilarious.
If he can do it.
Okay. Can you heal this in any way outside of rally?
Not that. No, not with this list.
Okay. I'm gonna give these guys the D.
Okay.
Because I'm in combat with them, and then end of turn. I'm in Taliban's. I guess I didn't go over my subfaction. After round, beginning of round 2 further, when I roll all my diseases, it's going to be that +1.
Okay.
So bad D3 +1. Nothing.
I'll take it.
I know. Okay. Any end of turn stuff for you?
Not that I'm aware of. So you have
1, 2 more.
3. Yep.
Well, yeah, and then a home and side.
And, yeah, so 10 points. So you're up to 12.
Just gonna dig out of this somehow.
Well, I was.
You
I need to do. I need to do not to roll a 10, or not to roll a 1, or maybe to position myself. But like, this is an army that requires a lot of movement practice.
Yeah.
And I've obviously got 0 of that. So the hope though was that I back out, and then you're not on the point, and you don't have the more.
Right.
And then anyway, that was my thinking, and so that was not right. Okay, so
I'd rather be lucky than good.
Yep. Now the question is, do I just try and kill Rodriguez?
He's definitely killable. He's a 4-up, 5-up, -1 to wound with 22 wounds.
It's a lot of wounds.
He's a big boy, but he's not unkillable.
All right, let me see what the range is on Celestium grenades to be certain before I call some sort of stupid shot here. 12. So you are...
Celestial grenades? That guy's got a cannon.
I know. You're about 19, 20 inches away. My base is 4. I would need now I need to know if it's 19 or 20, because a roll of 1.
And he can run and shoot?
Well, it's not. It's just an ability. It's not a shot.
Ooh.
Just pick it. So I can just run for 1 and lob the grenade.
Yeah.
And hope for the best. Right.
There you go.
Okay. So I choose Slay the Entourage.
Ooh. Okay.
Because I need to kill him to clear off some of your control on the board.
Right.
Who cast this? The Guo?
I think Roddy casted it.
Roddy casted it? Alright. Where are we at? Do not waver, take their land, slay the entourage. What could go wrong? Lots. Spoiler alert. Alright, this guy is going to read the winds.
Oof.
Alright, so this boat is going to go +2 move.
Okay.
So it's back to 14. And then 3 of your units are going to be half speed and sad.
That's really good. Now, what's the range from that guy?
18.
Yeah, still, there's no interaction. I think that's good.
It's
I
very
think that
good.
part's good, too.
All right, so I got to pick who's going to get it. We're not going to bother with Rod, I guess. If I don't kill him by, some amount, then I guess I'm a dummy, but... All right. Let's see here. Etheric Navigator. The problem is I'm not going to have fight first on him.
Yeah.
Rule.
Well, if these dudes, they got to be with the boat.
The boat has to use the charge ability.
Got it.
I can't do that. Can I retreat and do that? I pretty sure I can't. We're going to find out together, friends. This unit cannot use this ability if it is in combat or used a run or retreat.
Okay.
So there you go. It's not technically a run, but it's close enough. We're going to just put it on the big guys. And then the plague bearers.
Okay.
Make sure that you're within 18. Barely. Barely. All right, so D3 on the plague bearers.
Okay.
4 or 3.
Oof. All right, kills a guy and puts a wound.
Then
I'll kill that guy.
Bloab takes 1.
Okay.
And then the Guo takes 3.
Okay, so Guo's going to take 2, and Blob's going to take 1.
All right, over to you.
I really don't want to cast anything or do much of anything in my hero phase because I've got 2 command points left and I'm feeling spicy. You're moving.
And I'm feeling spicy. Okay, what are you saying? That I'm going to somehow pull myself out of combat like a tricksy little jerk?
I don't know.
Maybe.
I've seen worse.
Yes, I'm worse. All right, let's go ahead and do movement. We're going to start off by grabbing this boat and moving it 14 inches. It is so huge.
Say that one more time.
It's so big. All right. Then I pick up these guys. And I put them down here. And I pick these guys out of combat. I put them within 6, but outside of 3
Okay.
of all my other stuff, because I'm afraid.
Don't be scared.
I'm afraid of the farts. Somehow a machine can get the farts.
Yeah, I can.
All right.
Yeah, the spread is interesting, right? Something that I'm in combat with, or I could give it. That unit can give the disease to everybody within combat range of it. I gotta
Right.
pick 1 or 2.
And I'm very afraid of that.
Yeah.
Because my army likes to clump.
Yeah.
Loves clumping. They be a clumping all the time.
Ooh.
That's. There I go.
Why are you shaking your head?
We're watching John. All right. This is why I prefer Intermaster over Admiral. Because, I don't know, maybe it's a practice I think it'd be better, but I'm just bad at Warhammer. Movement phase to you, sir. Would you like to redeploy?
I don't think so.
Okay.
I think I'm just gonna chill.
Are either of these guys casters? No, right?
No.
Okay, sweet.
You can shoot him in the face.
I love shooting them in the face. Gosh, I'm gonna be smart here. I'm not gonna put myself closer when I don't have to be closer. Just trying to remember my rules, you know? I'm having more respect for my KO players out there.
Just
remembering all the stuff you're supposed to be doing and where you're supposed to be. I'm sure with practice it isn't so bad, but
right.
Okay. Then I need to move these guys. They're gonna just zip outside of 3.
Mm-hmm.
They've got 12 inches, so we don't have to be too worried about if they can get in. And then these guys fly over the side and get outside of 3. Okay. The Admiral has to take a jog. There's the 1. That's all we needed. This guy, he'll walk. I don't think he has a gun. He's just going to be safe. All right, sorry. Now I'm done with my movement. Redeploys to you.
Yeah, no moving for me.
All right, shooting. These guys are going to shoot that guy.
Okay.
And let's find out together. He's not actually, they're going to shoot this guy because he's contesting an objective.
Ooh.
which gives me free +1 to hit.
Ah, okay.
All right, and he's not near.
Nope. So you got me.
All right.
He's
Well, I don't know if I've got you. Let's find out what's on an Argonaut company. There are 100 points. Okay, so
and they have guns.
Let's see. The champion cannot replace their weapons, so they've just got the shitty privateer pistols. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One of them has an aethermatic volley gun. One of them has a light skyhook, and then one of them has a knot gun.
I could
so much work. This is ridiculous.
Imagine playing that at a 2-day event.
Am I -1 hit? No, I'm just shooting you.
You're just shooting me.
All right, get ready for 3s and 4s because you're contesting an objective.
Okay. Oh, look at those 2s.
2 and then 4s.
Yeah, that's not good.
2. No end.
5s. Go, sir.
1 damage each.
5s. Takes them both.
Okay. The light skyhook.
Okay.
4s and 3s. Nothing. 2d6 on the aethermatic volley gun. 5. All right, so he's marked safe from me doing anything. 3s and 4s. 4 at Ren 0.
5s.
There's crit 2 hits, but I didn't remember to look at that.
2 go through.
Yep.
Damage.
1 damage each.
He takes all 3. He's dead.
Oh, I got him.
He's only got 5 wounds.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, you'd think something on a base that big might have a little bit more
6.
wounds.
I was just assuming 6. Okay. Then we shoot with. Let's get these guys out of the way.
Okay.
They're both going to shoot into him.
Okay, -1 to wound.
-1 to wound. Any all defenses?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna forego trying to get spicy with the countercharge.
Yeah, I think
And
this is
then-
the way.
Well, all out defense.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 plus a leader, and then we're going to do these 5 guys over here at the same time because we're here. Not here to waste time. I'm not all out attacking any of these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus a leader. This is all 3s and 3s, 3s and 4s because of -1 to wound. Do. Okay, that was a lot of work, guys. And then 4s because he's so fat. Do. 7, round 1.
Round 1. 3s go to 4s. 4, 5 go through.
1 damage each. I'm supposed to be turning off your ward.
Oh, you turned my ward off?
Yeah, we talked about it. I forgot to say it.
He'll take 5.
All right. Let me make sure I got the timing right because I think it's just in shooting.
Oh, really?
Rest of the turn. No, it's for both.
Okay. Yeah, that's pretty good. Once per game?
Once per game.
Okay.
It's that artifact. I've just like.
No, that's good.
Then, did you want to all-out defense knowing he had no wards?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, 'cause it's your battle tactic. I think it's.
Yeah, I think so too. I just want to make sure I'm giving you a fair shake here. Then we've got these 5 guys over here.
Okay.
Who's left? I've not been paying attention to who I've been pulling.
Oh yeah, that's a different. Yeah, coherency with that, with all the special weapons and everything. Should
and they weren't built like optimally, so I'm having to just like play it by ear.
Mm-hmm.
We'll say that they've got the short weapons, and then looks like there's 2 cannons.
Is that a squat joke?
Oh, it's funny because it's true. All right, so they are going to shoot at, I think, him.
-1 to hit because of the cogs.
Oh, yeah.
Everybody over there is going to be -1 except for my main.
The mass attack weapons have to go into these guys because it's only 10 inches.
Okay.
So that gives me 2 mass attack weapons. That's 10 shots. Doo-doo.
-1 to hit the Plague Bearers.
All right, -1 to hit. I believe that takes me to 5s and 4s. If these thunderers. 4s and 4s.
Okay.
2. Nice and even.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay. Mark the save.
Okay. Then we got 2 mortars. 5s and 3s into Bloab.
Okay.
1 at Rend 1.
5s. Goes through.
1.
Takes it.
And then 1 Aether Shot Rifle, who is the leader. This is 4s and 4s after the debuffs.
Ooh.
Gotta do it twice. 2, Rend 1.
5s. Take him. 1.
1.
Take them both, so he takes 3.
Alright, shooting combat for the frigate. He's just got the Aether Shot Carbines. This is 3s and 4s because -1 to wound. 3s, so good. 4s, apparently very good. 3 at Rend 1.
Who is that again?
Into him.
Okay, Rend 1 puts me back to 4s because of a lot of defense. Save 1.
2 damage each.
Oh, no wards, so he takes 3.
Alright, he's taken 8 so far.
No, he's at 9, right? That was 4, so he's at 9 right now.
9 right now, so another 11 damage. I believe in you guys.
13, he's 22.
13 damage.
Yep, big boy.
Okay. So many things to do. So, I've only got this thing left. I can do the free all-out attack because of the Admiral. I will now decide how spicy I'm going to be. We've talked about how important it is to get this battle tactic. But I'm like, but what if? Okay, so I'm saved from decision making by the 12 inches not being able to make it into him. So the Aether Shot Carbines are going into Rodigus.
Okay.
We'll put... Is he a monster?
Yes.
We'll put the Great Sky Cannon. No, the Skyhook is anti-monster. Just the regular Great Sky Cannon into him. And then the Aether Shock Torpedoes we will put into him as well. Because I like to live dangerously. First, the stuff into Bloab.
-1 to hit.
-1 to hit. So, +1 to hit from the all-out attack.
Okay.
We go back to 4s and 2s.
Oh, God. Oh, boy.
That's -2.
Okay, 4, 5, 6. Save 1.
Nice. +3, so 4 damage.
He takes 3.
All right. Then the Aether Shock Torpedoes, back to 4s and 3s. Oh, this is it. This is it. Do it. Do it. All right, 3 at Rend 1.
Okay, 5s. Save 1.
4 damage.
Ooh, he takes 3.
All right, that's everything into him. And then the 8 shots into, what's his name? Rodigus.
-1 to wound.
So this makes me...
That'll nuke this guy.
Oh, did I get him?
Yep.
Nice. 4s, 2s and 4s, because it's 3s and 3s base, so +1 to hit, -1 to wound. 2s and 4s. All right, easy job done. Hard job up next.
Ooh-wee.
2 at Rend 1.
Okay, so a lot of defense is still on, so force. Takes them both.
2 damage each.
Okay.
All right, I'm doing a lot more damage than I expected here. Not all your -1 to wounds not going off this turn. Not
Yeah,
helpful.
like it kind of went off on some of them, but yeah.
You need a lot of coverage on that.
Well, and that's why it's really hard. Do you take a bunch of casters so you can spread it out across your army,
Right.
or do you not take a bunch of casters?
Yeah.
So that's kind of where I'm stuck right now.
Right. Okay, so I'm done with shooting. Anything from you?
Nope.
All right, charge phase. Let's charge these Skyriggers, the ones that have priority target. Goes off.
Oh, yeah.
Do-do-do. Do-do. And then these ones right here, the 5-man. We go in. And our cool stuff is in the way, so we're just going to set them up there. I'm not wholly on that train, though, in order to get into combat, so no -1 to hit. That is all. I cannot legally charge here, cannot legally charge there, because they are part of a transport.
Oh, really? Even though it's set up, you still can't charge?
If you use the transport ability,
Uh-huh.
you just can't charge.
Oh, wow.
Because it lets you set up within 3.
Motion sickness?
Yeah. All right, that's that. So I'm going to go into combat phase. Do you have any abilities to declare?
I want to see if this changed at all. And no, it didn't. Okay.
But what if you're remembering it, which is like...
Yeah, that's the big part.
That's a big part. Okay, so we're going to go with the Sky Wardens that are so good.
I'm going to spend my last one.
And I all out attack. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, plus the leader. This is going to be -1 to wound.
Yep.
All right, so it goes 3s and 3s, goes to 2s and 4s. Crit mortals.
Ooh, a crit mortals with no ward is good.
It's very strong.
It's 2 apiece.
And that was a great rule. Yeah, 2 apiece. And 4s. 3 at Ren 3.
3 at Ren 3. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Save 1.
4 damage.
Okay. So that's 8 altogether.
Where you at?
Oh. I think I just did it. 8, 9, 10, 11. Nope, I'm at 1 wound left.
All right. Teach me the ways of the fart.
Oh, I don't know about that. So let's go into the boat. How many wounds does the boat have left?
It has 9 wounds left.
Okay, so it's got a bunch. Yeah, let's go into the boat just in case. Okay, 3s and 2s.
John's just in there dad joking hard. I haven't, I've been so focused on trying to remember my rules.
2 at a -1, 3.
Into who?
Into the boat.
-1 goes to 4-ups. Save them both.
Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10.
Did anything go into these guys?
No, everything's going into the boat.
Everything into the boat.
Yeah. So there's going to be 3 autos. 3 auto ones. No rend 1. Loves it.
Takes 2. No, he's 3-up. So
Yep.
he doesn't take any. Anything else?
That's it.
Ouch.
Kill me with the boat.
No, I'm gonna kill you with the other guys. That's what they're here to do.
Aww.
I know. All right, I'll go with the boat. I'll go with the boat. We'll see if the boat can do it. What's the boat do? I think it was 8 attacks, 4s and 4s. Yep, 8 attacks, 4s and 5s.
Ooh.
Do.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
There you go.
So now I have to do it with the real guys.
Yep.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus the leader. 3s and 4s because of -1 to wound. Then the mortals do it.
Yep. Bam.
Yeah, him going all El Solo is difficult.
Yeah, he's really not a combat dude,
He's
but
not.
getting onto the point and scoring points is good.
Is critical. It's the game. Standing on circles.
Yep. Totally.
All right. I hold the 2 sides and more. And a battle tactic of Kill Rodriguez.
Boo.
Boo for 10 points.
Okay. End of turns. You stayed outside 3, right? Okay. Bad D3 +1. Nothing. Boo. Okay.
That's been unfortunate.
Priority.
Good luck, sir.
You too. That's 3.
That's a 6.
You pick them.
The rudest thing would be to double you and win the game. But because I didn't have you come out to this house so that I can...
Say what?
I'm not going to double because, I could just, come in and rousel you and...
Oh, for taking the double
Yeah,
and just running into me?
just running into you. But that's not fun. So I'm going to give it to you
Okay.
under the guise of needing to maximize my points.
I get it. I get it. Okay. With that being said, how much does this guy... So if you redeploy now, you can still pull these guys back, correct?
Only if they're within 6.
Oh, yeah. Oh, wholly within 6?
Yeah, so not them, but these guys, I believe so.
And how much is the... How many OC is the boat?
I think it's 5.
Okay.
Yes.
Refills?
Yeah, I'll take one.
I'll do the Einstock, the Viking.
Viking.
Definitely not that punk rock crap.
I guess I'm gonna...
Sounded like such an old man. Get that punk rock out of here!
I'm gonna try to fight twice and don't die. Do not waver.
That feels really realistic.
I'm gonna see. Because I thought about taking their lands, but I don't think I could probably do it because of your redeploy shenanigans.
Right.
All right.
Remember your half move on
Right.
the duo and the plague bears.
Right. Okay. We're gonna cast some spells. Guo's gonna try to give these guys the D. Need a 7. That won't do it. He's gonna try to give himself -1 to wound. That will go off. Irresistible force. Your... Oh, thanks. Oh shit, I already had one. I think that's all my hero phase. Your hero phase?
Yeah, I'm probably going to rally the Thunderers just to pick up the D off of them, just to make you have to reapply it.
Okay.
So I go up to... I have 3 command points, you have 5 because you didn't spend any. And so...
You gotta roll a 4.
Oh, I got to roll 4.
If you don't, I've seen it before. Okay.
All right, there's 2, so I would return them all.
Okay. All right.
We've both seen that.
Yeah. Moving. So these guys are gonna move mighty 2. Feels rough.
That's terrible. Terrible.
Sloppity is gonna move him. He's gonna get out of the way. He's kinda in the way. I think he goes this way. And Gua's gonna move 3. I'm just gonna kind of go like this. We'll see where we can go from there.
Needs a 7.
Yeah. These fellas, can you roll me a run for these guys? Thank you.
So yeah, sure. 4. I feel like I've done you an honest job on your run.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
I was expecting the...
The curse of the ones.
No. The I was very focused on the -1/-1 that I was going to be facing out of the plague bearers, but with them having to go for take the flanks,
Yeah.
it's really kind of taking them out of the game.
Yeah. You know, at least it takes one of them out. I'm hoping that these guys can jump right back in, but we'll see what happens.
Right.
Your movement phase.
I think because I have to choose which boat redeploys, right?
Okay.
I think I redeployed this boat. These guys have a what charge? 7 and an 8-inch charge. What matters to me more? I think ultimately this is more important because I can start rallying those Thunderers.
Mm-hmm.
But this is more fun to play with. So we're gonna go with what's more fun for me to play with, which is me getting to do the weird stuff with the boat.
Okay.
So I redeploy the frigate. 2 inches.
You're getting better.
Technically, twice as good. All right, so I move 2. And then what? These guys move somewhere else. I guess yeah, fine. All right, little boys. They're afraid.
Don't be scared.
They are super scared. Okay.
Okay. Shooting. Guo's got a 7-inch shot.
You can shoot them for sure.
I don't want to really shoot them for sure, because then it just ruins my charge target, because he's got a good gun.
It's actually shockingly good.
Yeah.
When I played him, I was always impressed with it.
Yeah.
Bought some stinky parts to a gunfight. Yeah, I know. Well, I'm no KO expert either, but I like having to retreat and shoot. So,
Yeah.
Doesn't help the frigate.
No shots for me. Shots for you?
Probably not. I mean, what would I shoot? I'd have to shoot the plague bearers.
Right.
Seems stupid. They could shoot these guys, maybe. No. Not worth it.
Right. Okay. Charging. Let's charge the plague bearers.
Okay.
On a 4.
This feels like your dice knew to have the number.
Yep. I'll just go here. I want to try to not knock your model over.
You're fine. Technically, I guess I own it, but it's really Steve's in my heart.
Aww. Okay. Let's try for the Guo. Oof. I'm gonna re-roll that one. Spend 1. A little better.
Nice.
Little better.
All right. This is base. Get him in there.
So there's the 8 right there. I don't know if I want to necessarily want to go right. Oh, nope. Stand it on top of stuff.
Good enough.
We'll go right there. I'm not going to go right there. We're going to go right here. Okay. And then I'm going to try. You want to roll me a charge for those guys?
You gotta roll your own
Oh,
charges.
what? Come on.
He's been rolling too hot.
Well, no, it's just like if
all right.
Oh, yeah,
all right.
there you go.
All right.
There you go.
Multiple 6 redeploy or run.
It's more like the charges feel important.
You're taking my fun?
Yeah.
Okay. Charges for you.
Because, yeah, if I had rolled it, what would have happened?
It would have been
Just as good. Yeah.
Almost. Okay.
I guess it shows me.
Your charges.
I actually might charge the boat. No, I redeployed. I can't.
And you can't charge these guys because they moved with the boat, right?
Correct. Yes, correct. So this guy's out. I could theoretically charge him. Am I in over here? Oh, I'm in over there.
Oh,
okay.
yeah, the plague bear's got you.
Yeah, nothing.
Okay. Sloppity is going to try to say -1 to hit the plague bearers.
Okay.
Yes, barely. I think out of everybody.
Two's good degrees.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Because I think out of everybody, plague bearers are the ones that are going to die. So, could die. And then we'll go into...
Are you trying to say something about my Arcanauts?
I'm just saying.
My goblinauts?
I'm just saying. Your combat phase.
I've got nothing.
Okay. Well, we'll start with the big man. We're just going to kind of shimmy. And
you want to bring in the boat?
I don't think I can get the boat in. Can I get the boat in? Question mark.
The boat is already in.
Oh, all right. Well, we'll slam into that thing. We'll put big attacks into that, and we'll put all the Nurglings into the little dudes.
All right.
So I think that's
do I all
2,
attack
4,
at last?
6, 8, 10.
I might.
I'm definitely
all
gonna
attack or all defense. Excuse me.
Okay.
Because you're in 2, right?
I'm in 2 on this one.
Yeah, I hate that.
All right, into the boat. 2s and 2s. All right, that's 3 at a -2.
4s. Relevant.
4.
All right.
4 damage. And then into the little guys, it'll be 4s and 5s crit autos. No crit autos. And nothing. Typical.
Checks out.
Your combat.
All right. We'll go with the Thunderers, I guess. No, these guys over here because they're in combat with these jerks.
Yep.
We have the Gaul to roll a high charge. I was told that only I was allowed to have fun.
Oh, good thing I got the cooked dice.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boys plus the leader. What did he do before he became the leader of the Skyriggers?
I don't know. Mechanic. Probably mechanic at discount. Changing tires.
Changing tires. Changing Aether tires.
Aether tires.
He charged people for premium Aether air.
He's bought the warranty?
All right, this is going to be 3s and 3s. Crit mortal. All right, they're not feeling it.
That's not too shabby.
Then 4 at rend 1.
Goes through.
2 damage each.
Okay. 1,
Plus
2, 3, 4.
2 for mortal, so 10 damage.
Question.
Yeah.
Yep.
Does the boat have a -1 to hit aura?
Yes.
Oh.
Who called me out for not remembering my rules? Michael Olinsky? Michael Olinsky is the real champion because he knows how to play
4.
Warhammer, and I can barely tie my shoes. Yeah, I forgot all about that. I haven't talked about it, knowing that if I was going to forget anything, it was likely going to be that.
Which one is it? This one or this one?
Well, the boats aren't -1 to hit. It's the infantry near them.
Ah.
So when you try and slap those these little nerds over here, -1 to hit, little Nurgle man.
Well, don't care because I'm crit mortals.
Checks out.
Okay. Anyways, I pull all my dead dudes. I guess we'll go with the plague bears. I'm gonna try to put everybody I've got into the Thunderers.
Sounds smart.
Oops. Okay. 4, 5, 6 duders. No boss.
Thomas, having already won the game, has ejected the rules from his brain.
4s and 3s crit mortals. No, 5s and 3s because the -1.
Yeah.
See? That's going to be 1 at no rend and then 1 mortal.
Save the no rend.
Okay.
And then do these guys have an ouchie? They've already got an ouchie. So.
Okay.
Oh, there was 6 guys over there.
Your
Not 5.
activation.
I activate the boat. I
Okay.
guess it's going to punch him.
Okay.
He attacks
-1 to wound me.
4s and 5s. Ooh, I'm so mad.
Ooh. Crits? No crits?
I mean, critically.
You're lucky. You're
Yeah.
lucky you got hit. Crit.
Yeah, I'm lucky I did anything. 1 at Ren 0.
Force. He's good.
Loves it.
Okay.
Anything else from you? These
Yeah,
guys.
I got those nerds over there.
Uh,
They're just gonna kind of shimmy. And what do I got? 6 guys? No boss?
That math's out.
2, 4,
I don't
6.
see the boss in there.
4 crit mortals. There's 1 mortal.
Get mortaled.
And there's 2 at no rend 1.
4 ups. Take them both.
Oh, I love it.
Bow.
Plague Bear is doing the Lord's work. Okay.
All right.
That's all my combat.
So now I just activate out.
Yep.
Let's go with these idiots.
Okay.
We're just going to punch him.
-1 to wound.
But +1 to hit because you're contesting an objective. I'm a glory seeker. Okay, this is the one where I have the thing where I have that weapon that is not a gun.
You're losing me here.
All right. I can use that. 3s and 4s with a -1, crit mortal. And then 4s. 1 at rend 1.
5s. Go, sir.
2 damage.
Okay.
And then I've lost none of
take
them
some
somehow. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 plus the leader. Who was probably... What did the leader do? An apprentice on a movie set for pirates, which is why these guys use swords.
Okay, I can see that.
He's
I can see
pirate
that.
cosplaying.
Getting on that Disney cash cow.
Yeah.
Okay.
So -1 to wound, 4s and 5s. Do 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 do.
That's still not bad.
No, not at all. I'll get wrecked. 5,
Yeah, that was it.
6 at rend 0.
4, 6.
1 damage each.
Back to 4s. Oh. No rend, so 4s. And then 1 damage. Takes all of them.
Technically, it could have been 3 4s and still it would have been the same
Yeah,
thing.
John.
Yeah. I think you'll find, sir. All right.
The next one?
The Thunderers. I got 5 guys left.
-1 to hit those fellows.
All right. This is 5s and 5s. Oh, I'm just so good.
Not that good.
All right. I believe that is everybody in combat.
Okay.
End of phase.
End of turn
abilities.
stuff. All yours first.
No, it's your turn.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, fight twice, no die. I'm going to give the disease to these guys.
Seems good.
Guo's going to do his rampage end of turn. Bad D3. Take 3 mortals.
On these guys?
Yeah. And then I'm
Give
going
me
to
the farts.
heal D6 because I'm in combat with something that's diseased.
Oh, I forgot about that.
I heal
Ooh.
6.
Does he have anything left?
He's got 1 left.
Oh.
Oh, he's got 1 on him. now.
One on him.
And then I'm going to roll my disease bad D3 plus 1 here. 4 mortals.
On
These guys.
these guys.
Yeah.
All right. Not long for this world.
Okay. You're into turn stuff?
These guys on a bad D3 are going to giddy up out of combat.
Okay.
All right. Get wrecked.
Rough.
That's that.
So, I hold mine, and he's worth 5.
These
take
are
it?
5. Yeah.
Okay. And then I take the middle.
Yeah. I guess there's a world where I was supposed to keep those guys on top of it like a smart person.
Yeah.
Nope.
Well, I got these
Right.
3 dudes plus a banner, right? So
Well,
that's
yeah,
4.
you had 10 on there.
Yeah.
2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 10. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
I was never going to keep it from you.
And I got my battle tactic. I fought twice and didn't die.
You did.
Phew. Okay.
Nice work.
I'm trying here.
Attack on 2 fronts. Attack on 2 fronts is not a thing for me.
You can take the middle and take my back one. You can get back there. Retreat. Can you get out of combat?
Well, I can just retreat him, but then
Yeah.
then that arrow lifts everybody out, right?
Yeah.
I don't know if I want to. Like
You can. If you got the speed, you can shit on my house back there. Take their lands.
I can retreat, but these guys are just like 2
Yeah.
ones each. I can kill a hero in combat. That seems really hard, though. You've only got 1 hero that I can kill with any hope with melee attacks. What else do I have? Check my rules here.
You would have timed out so long ago.
I know. This is a hard army to play for the first time. Take their land, unlikely. Slay the Entourage did it.
Table quarters, maybe?
Yeah, table quarters is what I'm thinking about. I think I can do table quarters pretty easily. I have Have to be far away from you, though, right?
You have to be outside of 6, I believe.
Yeah. Attack on 2 fronts. What you just control these 2 back ones, right?
Right.
I'm not going to take those both from you. Well, I didn't do your points. How many points did you get?
Hold my home and the middle, and then my battle tactic for 4.
And you made the middle a home this turn?
I would have made. I guess I would have made it a home.
So it's
Just
7?
a retrospect, yeah. I would have said side maybe if I were scoring more points, but I think home would probably be the better one.
Right. All right, back to me figuring out how to play the game. Flanks is definitely not happening this turn, but maybe next turn.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to do the table quarters.
Okay.
So, Grand Alliance, Reclaim the Realms on 3.
I think that one's so good.
Yeah, this is the part where I run away for points.
Yeah.
All right, let's do Pale Ale. Oh. That's not what I thought I bought. I thought I bought the Dark Ale. Ugh. Oh, no.
That was the worst face from the last time.
Oh, John, can you give me a different beer? Sorry, buddy. God. It's so rough to expect their smooth, easy drinking and then to get that.
Yeah.
Can I just get another Naughty Maryland? Thank you.
Every once in a while I like a pale ale. I like Dry Docks pale ales. I think they're really good. But I'm like you, I can't drink them
The
consistently.
secret first phase, 5 minutes picking a battle tactic. All right. Okay, so that's my battle tactic. I picked it. I go into the hero phase. I will cast, not cast. He is going to read the winds. Because you get all your movement back.
For now.
For now. No negatives, and
Phew.
one boat goes fast, and so we're going to make the fast boat this boat.
Okay.
God, I'm still not over the trauma of that.
Wash it down with that cinnamon beer you cracked earlier.
Hell no. Okay, over to you. Oh no, I can rally. Is there anybody that can rally that's not in combat? No, never mind. Thank you.
I don't. I don't know what I want to do. I'm gonna get greedy. I'm gonna spend 1. I'm gonna try to give this guy the D. I will on a 9.
You got it.
Ooh. Okay. And I think that's it for my hero face.
All right. I go into movement, wherein I have to figure stuff out. This boat retreats. Takes 3 mortals doing it.
Oh, I love it.
He is going to come this way, but he's not going to take those guys. There's no reason to. Maybe I just go up here because it's cool. We'll assume it's flat.
Hell yeah.
All right. What did they do? They're just going to fly over here and razzle these guys.
Whoa, they've been razzled enough.
They look profoundly unrazzled.
Good old razzle-dazzle.
Good old razzle-dazzle.
There is no bedazzle over there.
All right, time to find out real fast if I have to be wholly within each quarter.
You have to be outside of 6.
Right, so I just have to kill them.
Whoa.
Wholly within. All right, that's the point. That means that, well, I can poke this guy up and move him outside. But let's see if I can, because his move is right now 14. That is a lot of movement.
Whoa, game state, sir.
Yeah. So he's going to retreat.
Okay.
And he cannot get on the other side there. He takes 3 as well. There we are. Wallfowls is like, he's already won. I'm like, I don't know. Maybe if I'd taken the double, but...
You got 2 of the big guys down. Got the Scrivener down. Granted, he didn't do much.
This is on him.
Yeah, that's on him.
All right, so I will.
Is your advantage dice only to play?
Yes. So more than enough room. And I pick up. How many? You got 3 fun bucks left. Seems good. Get these guys over here. Get these guys. Another holy thin. I drop these guys. Just leave them in combat. Let you razzle them to death.
The razzling days may be over.
Yeah, they seem highly razzled. He
Say frazzled.
dazzled. He'll come here. And my third guy. You might have to stay there. All these guys with the D, I just don't need them to. He's just going to move on his own. He doesn't need to be a hero or anything. Moves back 4. And that boat doesn't pick up a 30 unit.
Okay.
These guys have to retreat. Let's see if I can roll less than a 3. Negative. Kills 2 guys.
The hot rolls, even when you don't want it.
Yep.
Good thing there's no battle shock anymore, right?
100%. Alright, they're going to come back. We'll do towards your party back here. Doo-doo. Okie doke. Everybody's moved. Redeploys.
Nope.
Alright, shooting. These 5 guys are going to shoot those plague bearers.
-1 to hit me.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus the leader. This is going to be 4s and 3s. Crit mortal. No, that's melee. Cheating. Alright.
Win at all costs.
Yep.
I know you.
That's how you get in the world, baby. 3 at -1.
Don't say that too loud. They'll go through.
1 damage each.
5s. It's going to kill 1 guy.
Right.
Thomas, do you currently have that
What flank?
objective that nobody's on?
Yes,
This one?
this one.
Oh, yeah.
I've got that one.
Ian, could you not redeploy to take that?
I've got 2 command points left. What I'm trying to do here is I'm going to use it for a counter charge. Yeah. And then he has to be outside of 6.
Right.
So I'm getting a little greedy here, but I think it's worth it.
Yeah, he can do it. He can stop me.
Because if I roll a 1 over there, I think it's worse. Now if I roll,
But then don't yours also have to survive?
huh?
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be just fine. Then that I had to get out of combat there. I had to get out of combat there. I had to get out of combat there. Those guys, let's find out if they shoot before they die. Shoot in combat.
Yeah, they had a surprising amount of shots, right? 2 shots apiece.
Yeah, but I've picked up everything except the skyhook. So this is just going to be the leader, and it's all going to be the privateer pistols. 4s and 5s.
-1 to wound me.
Yep, 4s and 5s. 1.
No
range.
rend, right? Force goes through.
1 damage.
Okay.
Then
Oh, that's it for them.
yes,
Okay, he loves it.
those guys over there. We've got 2 FUG guns and 2. Oh, mortars! God damn!
It's so stressful looking through that war scroll.
It's just trying to remember it. All right, so the FUG guns are 10 attacks. All right, FUG guns -1 to hit into these guys.
Okay.
This is 4s and 4s.
Ooh, paying off. -1 to hit was paying off.
Oh yeah, it's huge. That was a really good roll. 5 at rend 2.
All goes through.
1 damage each.
Okay.
Then the mortar. This goes to 5s and 3s. Nothing. And then the pew pew gun with the leader. This is
Yeah, that probably
4s
hits, right?
and 4s. I just want to make sure I get it right. 1 at rend 1.
What? Oh, that it goes through. 1 damage.
1 damage.
Okay, so 6 altogether. 5s. So it's gonna kill 1 guy, 2, 3 dudes.
All right.
The curse of the single wound is gone. Okay.
Shooting to you.
No shots for me.
Charges. Charge over here.
Okay. All day.
Just wrap him back up. Give him the old huggy hug.
That's my job.
That's my charges.
I'm gonna gamble here. Something big, baby. That's not big.
All right.
Okay.
Woo! I gambled.
Well, that was a gamble too. You know, I think getting you in combat right there would have paid off. So I think
100%.
Yeah.
I'm 100% with you on that one.
Right.
Then what? I go into combat. We have to go here first.
Mm-hmm.
Because plague bearers can kill those guys. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, plus the leader. Oop, don't die.
Careful.
I know. 3s and 3s, because there's no minuses.
Correct. No mortals. Okay. Oh God, Thomas.
4, 2 damage each.
1, 2, 3, 4. 5. Kills 1, 2 guys.
And a wound? Oh, no, that was a 5.
Yeah. All right.
Everyone's like, oh, he's got it. I'm like, I don't know, man. I'm getting thin on the ground.
Yeah. I guess right here, that's the only one I got cooking.
Yep.
3s and 2s. 3 at a -2.
I think they're 4-ups, but they might be 5-ups. They're 4-ups. 6s. Take them both.
8 damage.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
I don't think they were within 9 over there. They were within 9 here, right?
Of what?
These guys. So you're within 9 inches. Nope, you're out. Okay. On a 3-up, I can give you disease if something that was disease dies.
Gotcha.
Okay. That's all my combats. Oh no, I got those guys over there.
Punch over here.
3 dudes, right?
Yep.
Okay. 4s and 3s. Oof. 1 at 1 damage, no rend.
Take it.
Oh, I love it.
All right. Into phase?
Yep. You have any interface stuff?
I sure do.
Okay. You do all your stuff first.
I could gamble. You want to gamble?
I gambled right there.
All right. I'm gambling a lot and too often. So the gamble is I can I can't power through because you're 2 wounds.
I am 2 wounds.
All right. So I'm just going to use their interface ability. Can I roll a 3-up? Yes. D3 mortals. Oh, 2 mortals.
Okay. 5s. Kills the guy.
Boink. Assume that one.
Yeah.
And then they make their movement, which is just going to be 12 inches somewhere else, so that they do not get beat up.
Lame.
Okay, and 10 points.
Yep. I'm going to do bad D3 on this guy. Plus
it.
1. Nope.
You've
Okay.
gotten 1 out of 4 rolls.
That's okay. It's all right.
I'm just calling it out.
Okay, let's add you up.
30 points.
Okay. Priority.
Good luck, sir.
You too. That's a 6. Oh, God.
Can't stop rolling hot, but you win the ties on that one.
Yeah, I'm going to take it. What do I want to do here? I want to murder a bunch of your stuff. Who's in your general's entourage?
The big boat.
Okay.
Him.
Yep.
Them.
Okay.
The unit you killed.
Okay. That was unfortunate. I'm going to try to... I'm going to do a chaos one. I'm going to try to kill 2 units.
Offering of Carnage?
Offering of Carnage. We'll see what happens here. Because I could try for the other one. The other one is just, I gotta charge 2 units. I have to take that objective from you, right?
Right.
I can probably do that here. And then I could maybe take this one from you after something happens. I don't know. If something happens. Screw it. Let's kill 2 stuff.
Hell yeah.
That one seems funner, right? Okay. I'm going to spend one of my command points. I'm going to try to rally that unit back there.
Checks out.
I got 2, 4, 6 guys. See some 4s. See heal 1.
No!
Lame. Okay. And then I'm going to cast some spells.
All right.
Guo's going to try to say -1 to wound on himself again. Nope. Phew.
Yeah,
Okay,
right.
I'm going to try to... I'm going to do... I gotta do cogs. No. Okay. Your hero face.
I'll rally this boat.
Lame.
It's taking too many bops on the forehead. Heals 3.
Okay. Let's move here. He's gonna go right here. Field Sergeant's gonna kick in. Those guys are gonna walk 6.
They're back, baby.
Well, they're doing something here. Because I know what's gonna happen is you're just gonna run away again. But
Love pickle beer.
pickle beer.
Yeah, good old. So I gotta catch up on chat. I have not been able to keep up.
I've never even heard of that.
Minnesota doesn't have solid beer scene. Less hoppy up there, in my opinion. I mean, I prefer less hoppy. Mini Good Sours, strawberry pickle beer by Oliphant. Man, I wish we had some of this strawberry pickle beer because Will is going to be on stream next Saturday. Because the nicest human being in the world, Chris Mabbitt, was unable to make it.
He is a national treasure.
He is a national treasure. When we were raffling off a beautiful Christmas Gits army painted by Steve Morrison, the person who did these Gits, and Chris Mabbitt won, and he had the gall not to accept the army so that Steve could keep his beautifully painted army.
I will say that it was for charity.
I know it's all for charity. That's right. Just it. Like, it's for charity. And I had to look in the mirror and been like, would I have given that army back? That's what I mean by the gall.
I would have let him borrow it.
It is
so
well
good.
done.
It was so good.
I think that's all my moves.
Man, Chris Mabbitt is such a good dude.
Right.
Okay, so who's got the shortest charge right now?
Maybe
I
these
can't-
guys?
This house is in the way.
I think it's a 50-50 split. I think this is a 6, maybe a 7.
This guy's got a
Probably the same.
7.
And then these nerds ran, so there's nothing over there.
Okay.
Ooh.
I'm thinking about who to redeploy. It's probably going to be the boat.
This is a 6 right here on that hero.
The boat redeploys.
Okay.
The Iron... Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I mean, that is a big deal because it... Well, I guess it's not because you were 6 away from...
Oh, yeah, 2 dice?
Oh, yeah, because
Advantage.
he's there. I redeploy with advantage.
No!
Oh! All right. Wait.
Now we're talking.
Huge, Governor. Huge. So...
Oh, man, where do you put something that big?
Put a dice down so I can see where his base was. Really, the wing. Hey, I got a solution. They just put it on board.
Yeah, there you go.
Dude, this is the hard evasive maneuvers. All right. Let's not get an inch back. It's that plus this house has a bunch of stuff sticking out of it.
Don't blame the house.
I'm blaming the house hard. All right. The hero comes over here. These guys come back here. Nobody's got the sickness, so that we could be safe. Okay, so you're unlikely to kill 2 units.
Not with that attitude. Okay. Going to.
So the whole reason that I was talking about Will is because he loves pickle beer. And he brought it on the stream. So we might see, if you like a good sour, Will is like...
Yeah, he is the Sour King.
He's the Sour King here on the Weekend Decadent. So hopefully you'll see something cool next Saturday. Okay, for realsies.
For realsies.
You want to know why our streams take forever? It's my fault.
Yeah. I'm gonna shoot at this fella instead. Okay. Guo has D3 plus 3 shots. 6 shots. 3s and 2s minus 2, 2. That's going to be 4 out of minus 2.
What's his armor save, Thomas? Great question. 3. 5 ups.
Ooh. 2 apiece.
Dead.
And you weren't within 9, so that'll go away. Okay. And then we're going to go to your shooting.
Nothing.
Okay. Charges. Let's see what happens here.
Are they...
Those guys ran. These guys walked.
Yeah.
Okay. 12. Well, let's see. Can definitely get into combat with the boat. But I don't think I'm killing the boat.
No, but it just keeps me locked down.
Yeah. I don't think I can get up there so I can fight you there.
It's flat.
It's flat?
Flat.
You want to play that?
I mean, otherwise you just can't, like...
Get to me? Or get to you?
Yeah, it's not... Right.
Alright.
Well, this is how you kill 2 units.
This is how I kill 2 units. Okay. Your charges.
No charges.
Okay. We're gonna all-out attack this fella.
All right. All-out defense.
Okay. 2s and 2s. Always with the 1.
I mean, you don't need a lot.
2 at
Woo!
minus 2.
Minus 2. 3s goes to 4s with all-out defense.
8 damage.
All right. 2. Battle tactic complete.
Okay. Your activation.
Where's your hype button?
Oh!
Yeah. John's over like, yeah. Where's your hype? All right. This is what I mean by, like, they just, like, go away after a while.
Yeah. Well, not having wards, I think, is kind of rough, especially on
when
something.
you're this elite.
Yeah, well, you've got a big 500. Well, how many points is this?
500 points.
So you got 500 points, and it's a 3-up, no ward, right?
20 wounds, though.
Yeah. Well, you're banking on the wounds.
Right. All right. So I fight you. Let's find out what it does in combat. But this is also why we play this mission, because it keeps me, like...
Jumping around.
Well, it keeps me close to you.
Yeah.
So you're always able to get into me.
Right.
This is 4s and 4s. Doo-doo-doo. Let's reroll this one. 4. Great roll. On a bad weapon. No rend 1 damage.
Ooh, 6s? Ooh, 1 damage? Oh, I'll take a wound.
Get wrecked with that floating wound.
Always. Okay, these nerds are gonna go. I gotta keep 1 fancy pants sitting on the objective, so I can at least score more. And we've got what? 5 guys?
Mm-hmm.
6 guys and no boss. 2, 4, 6, 4s and 3s. There's a mortal. And there's going to be 1 at no rend 1.
1 at no rend. Save it.
Okay.
And you say mortal?
Yeah, 1 mortal.
There's a little dial back there. Just increment it by 1.
Okay.
Alrighty. Anything else?
That's it for me.
That's it for me.
End of turn stuff. I'm going to give the boat the D.
Okay.
Don't know how that works, but I will. And then it's going to be bad D3 plus 1. 4 mortals.
All right, 4 mortals.
And hold mine. We said this was a home.
Yes.
Right?
Well,
And
it's
then-
whatever you said it was.
Right. And then a side.
So
And then
1.
battle tactics. So 10.
Yeah. So 10. All right. All I have to do is score 10 points.
Yep.
And then I win.
Uh,
Whatever the heck it takes to do that. What does it take to do that? Do I try and kill a hero in melee?
well, you could definitely kill Piper.
Right.
He is not
But
known for his heroic prowess.
yeah, but I'm really far away from him. I'd be looking at a big charge after your redeploy.
Yeah.
And I just can't keep a boat out of combat with 12, 10 charges all over the place. So what does I do? I can take their land.
Yep.
If I take their land, can I then just get on top of the objectives? Is the real question.
You'll outnumber my plague bearers. Well, once you kill those guys, you'll take that one back, right?
Right. Right now I've got 1. You can redeploy onto it.
Right.
Take it. So I need to essentially take 3 from you this turn.
You can take my home one, and that's an easy one.
Right.
But I'll give you the D with the tree. You want to come in on the tree.
Correct. Which could kill the unit.
And that's also not a guarantee. It's on a 4-up to give it to you.
You gotta tell me. But
Living in the land of 4-up.
live in the land of 4-ups.
Speaking of which, John just got Iron Jaws. Speaking of 4-ups.
I noticed it's going to be a lot of dice with not a lot of reward.
You got a lot of damage in that army. So, like, what connects, I think, is going to do some damage. Oh, my gosh, you're an animal.
I'm just trying to figure out where the boat can go. 12 inches isn't a lot when your base is as big as the frigates.
Are we still talking Warhammer?
Maybe it's both, maybe. Because I'm just trying to think about how I can get anywhere at this point. Because I can move 12, get outside, and just put a bunch of bodies on that objective. Sure, you countercharge me, but it gives me that one. I need to take that one, and then I can take this one, but then I'm not taking taking their land. So I'd have to take the land on the tree.
Ooh.
And hope that I live.
Hope you don't kill it.
Well, I'd only put one guy.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yep.
So I feel confident, because we set all these trees out here.
Yeah, no, you could go right through them.
Yeah.
It was just the one in the corner and this one right here. For
that's just for anybody that's logged in. There's shit all over the place. Yeah, but that wouldn't be fair for him, where I've got 1 million targets, he's got 2. So just the ones in the corner. So they would need to come up here. That would give me 1, 2, but I haven't locked down 3 yet. What are my other options? Oh, I can attack on 2 fronts.
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh yeah, we're just attacking on 2 fronts.
Because then they charge and take that one, right?
Right.
And then you got to charge and take this one. Not even that, right?
Only one. I don't have to charge at all. I just have to take 2. One of them has to be yours.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, attack on 2 fronts. I just forget about that one because I'm so bad at this game.
But you went to Worlds.
Yeah, but I was playing Nighthawk at the time.
I'm just giving you smack.
Believe it or not, I'm finally done with my hero phase.
I got 4 command points. I think I'm going to. I'm going to countercast.
Okay.
I'm going to try to cast the swords.
All right.
Not with that. And there's nothing else. Ooh.
Rally?
Yep, I'm going to do that. Make it 2, 4, 6. There we go. Get a guy, get 2 guys back.
Nice.
So we'll get.
Except for that one last time.
Oof, right? I'm going to get a 2. I'm going to get a Piper and the champ. I recently found out that I didn't know if you had a reinforced unit and you had 2 musicians and 2 standard bearers, you can double up on the standard bearers or musicians with the rally. I had no idea.
Yeah.
Had no idea.
Also, when you bring units back, you can pick which models from the original unit. So a 5-man can then have 2 banners and 2
Yep,
musicians.
that's pretty sweet. Pretty sweet. I'm sure it's really good with like Thunderers over here with all your hodgepodge of whatever you got going.
I mean, if you think any of those abilities are good, which so far we have not seen a lot to demonstrate that that is the case. Okay, so technically my battle tactic is complete at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Now I have to redeploy him in such a way to take more than you.
Okay.
And then I have done the thing. So he's going to move retreat 12. We'll roll it in here in just a second. Sorry,
God.
sorry, Steve.
Oh, God. Oh, God.
It's all falling apart. All right. He did build it very modularly. So it does kind of like...
Come up. Yeah.
It's not like these are falling apart in a way that I didn't expect.
No, definitely coming apart for being able to store it.
Right. And so now I'm going to put my wings back on. Or not. All right, we're not going to bother with it because this has been long enough already. Over here. Then I pick up my stupid dum-dums.
Once you reach a certain damage profile,
Yes.
There you go. There you go. John with the words of wisdom.
Okie doke. I can't charge. Life's tough. But I can, blast God's love out of those guys. That is my move. I need to make sure everybody's actually on the point. This is the whole reason that I'm doing this.
Right.
All right. Over to you.
I'm going to... I'm good.
Okay. Shooting.
Okay.
10 shots from the thug machines into these guys here.
What's the rend?
Rend 1. 2, because you're anti-infantry on this one.
Nope, I'm
it's
good.
1s and 2s.
I'm good.
Yes. All right. You're -1 to hit.
-1 to hit.
4s and 4s. Do-do-do-do-do. Nice and average.
Mm-hmm.
4.
Okay.
1 damage each.
Okay.
Then the mortars. 5s and 3s. So get Warhammer. 2. Rend 1.
Goes through.
For 4 damage. And then the shot rifle from the hero. 4s and 4s.
Ooh.
Does nothing. Feels good though. Does nothing.
Yeah, that does. Yeah, that's bad. Okay.
All right.
5s. Kills 1, 2, 3, and a wound. 4 guys.
Okay. Admiral.
1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 6. Perfect. Okay.
All right. 4s and 4s on this. 4s and 3s. Excuse me. 2. 1 rend. So 4 damage.
Kills 1 more guy. I really don't want to take that, but that's okay. Okay.
All right. These guys over here shooting into there.
Mm-hmm.
There's 5 of them. 3, 4, 5, and a leader.
Yep.
4s and 3s after the debuff. See, this ended up being a good matchup.
Yeah.
3, rend 1.
Goes through.
1 damage each.
Oop. Kills one guy.
Alright, these guys over here are going to shoot into the tree.
Okay.
3s and 3s because you're not a plague bearer.
No minuses there.
4, rend 1.
6s. Save 1.
1 damage each.
5s. Takes 2.
Thing's got, what, 7 hit points?
Yep.
Alright. Counter shots to you? Nothing?
Nope.
Charges?
Yep.
These guys right here.
Okay. All day.
They're in. And then over here.
Okay.
6. I think that gets him in.
Yeah, I think you're good.
I think I have to charge over there because as he was doing his thing, I forgot that the range on his disease is 7, so I wasn't actually safe in any way.
That dude's a 6.
6.
On a 5 up or 4 up, I should say.
Well, I'm in 6 because life's tough. All right. Combat. Do you have any combat abilities?
I'm gonna try to countercharge.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
I want to try. So you dwindled these guys down quite a bit.
I did.
I wonder 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Let's try to countercharge with the big unit. Oops. Oof.
All right.
Well, it's something.
Can't have them all, I guess.
Nope. Okay. No combat actions for me.
All right. We're gonna start with those guys over there.
Yep.
1, 2, 3 plus leader. This is 3s and 3s. And no more.
Oh yeah, that's still good though.
3, rend 1.
6s. Save 1.
2 damage each.
Takes 3.
Not enough.
Not enough.
Over to you.
We're gonna go with these fellas over here. And I know it's not gonna be enough to kill him, but it's definitely in a spot where I'm gaining movement, right?
All right.
I think it's pretty crucial in an army that has poor movement like this to be able to, get counter charges and stuff like that off.
Agreed.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dudes. 2, 4, 6, 7. 4s and 3s. That's gonna be 3 mortals. Period.
If you wouldn't mind spinning up the dial.
All right, you're at 11.
All right, I believe that brackets him, but let's double check. 10 or more, so he's bracketed.
Okay.
All right, let's go over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 plus leader. 3s and 3s. Well, there we go.
Yep.
8 mortals.
2, 4, 6, 8. I'm just gonna roll those. We'll see what happens. All right. Ooh, got close.
More than close.
Okay. And how many more were there?
Shit, I picked up a dice.
5 more? I think there was 5.
Yeah, 5 sounds good. 3s. 2. Rend 1, 4 damage each. Or 4 damage total.
Oh, red 1 goes through, so it's 4 old. All right, now they're dead.
All right.
Now they're dead. Phew!
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of times I'm too quick to jump on that kind of stuff. Okay. My terrain piece is going to attack. 4s and 3s.
Nice.
3 at a -1.
5s.
So that's going to be 3, 4, 5.
Do.
Okay. I think that's it for me.
All right. The boat is going to punch.
Yep.
I believe it has 6 sporting weapons now. No, the carbines go down. So, just into the plague bears.
Okay. No minuses.
4s. 4s. 1. No end.
Takes it.
1 damage.
Doesn't take it.
All right.
Okay.
So I think I win. Well, let's find out.
And so end of turn stuff for you?
In the turn stuff, he's going to try and jet out of there.
Yep.
3 mortals on the thing. Where the hell that is.
Oh, the tree?
Yeah.
Oh, he loves all of it. Loves all of it.
I jet 12 Incherinos. But really just
Yep.
there. So I don't
Just
get
make sure you're outside. Yeah, outside 6.
outside of 6. Yeah.
Perfect.
So I hold 1, 2 more. You provide farts on those guys. Go
Yep.
ahead and do
right
the
there
damage.
and there, because this has the disease
Yep.
and it's going to spread it to everybody. So on the boat, bad D3 +1. So 3 immortals.
Okay.
On the hero, 3 mortals. On the thunderers, 3 mortals.
Okay. You'll have to up the boat for me.
Mm. Okay.
All right. So
Yep.
I hold 1, 2. This one.
Yep.
I hold 4 of the objectives, which is 10 points.
Right.
So now I have an unassailable lead. Well,
Right.
no, only if I could score 10.
Yeah, I think.
Let's find out.
Yeah, let's find out.
Like we've already.
Yep.
We know
That's
not to. Right. So you go.
So I'm going to take it, of course. I'm going to do. I would take their lands, and then I'm just going to kind of. I'm going to shimmy this, or I'm going to shimmy him in a way where I'm going to pick this one,
Right.
and I'll still claim that and try to claim this objective right here.
All right. Sounds good.
And then I don't know if you could probably redeploy on that one, but I think that's the best game plan that I've got right now.
Right.
So
Some of this stuff might die.
sure, yeah. Just through disease and whatnot. At the very end, I finally started to see the disease train coming.
Right. Because I was trying to stay away from it. And
Yeah,
then this,
and you did a good job doing it.
yeah, and then this here at this point, I had to go do it.
Yeah.
On my turn, let's say you take these 3. You make this whatever you want it to be, because
Sure.
you're still the underdog.
I'd probably make it. I'd make it a side because I can score home and a side.
Right. So you get 10 points there. On my turn, I would. So, assuming that stuff all dies, like I don't think it will, but
I don't think it will.
it will be in a rough spot. That would leave you with these 3 here. I can just send these guys over.
I think you just slay the tyrant, right?
Slay the tyrant,
Yeah.
and then win the game.
Perfect.
All right.
Good game, Thomas.
Good
Always
game.
a pleasure to be on the stream.
I mean, I'm always happy to have you. That was a super close game,
Right?
which is what we were hoping for. It looked rough. Sure, I gave you the turn,
Yeah.
but it's a dice roll. You were just as likely or more likely to win the roll off, and so it's more interesting to see it come down to the wire than just be like, "Oh, I W."
Oh yeah.
Wasn't that fun? Getting down to the wire, you can tell everyone else is just like, "Oh my god, how much shooting can there be?" After 3 hours. KO is if they could come up with a way to make it a little less shooty and a little more melee.
They're on the right track
Right.
with something like this,
Yes.
right?
Like the Blue Boys, one, I love the way they look. I just always want to see. I wish they were 10-mans,
Yeah.
so I could just see cool looking dudes because I just love the way they look. And then the way the boats move and they pick stuff up, that's cool. God, just make it one profile.
Yeah.
If you want me to shoot 1,000,000 times, maybe don't make it like, okay, on the third Tuesday, you have 3 of these guys, and their profile is this, and it's just so much work. So anyway, I first game with KO, literally on stream. It was interesting. I like them more. I like them for all the reasons that I thought I would like them. How about that?
The movement shenanigans.
The movement shenanigans is where it's at. The Sky Wardens, I loved. The healing that I could have gotten off of the Engine Riggers is interesting, but their damage is less reliable.
Yeah. Because
they're Rend 2, but they're D3 damage and there's no Crit Mortal.
Crit Mortal, I'm always torn between high Rend or high damage or Mortals.
Right.
Because why not go with something that's just going to bypass the armor save altogether?
Correct.
You don't even need to wound at that point, so you even take out a second dice roll.
And I was talking to Colin, who's been on the channel a couple times, 2 or 3 times, and he's not a fan of how KO feels at the moment, just for him personally, playing it. And we talked back and forth. I was like, well, what do you think? What's a KO list that would work? You know, like I don't want to just roll in and lose because I took the wrong stuff. I originally had all Engine Riggers, and he's like, well, just try the Sky Wardens, and the ability to do those mortal wounds and then also retreat and pick them up on the way out. We didn't get to see it because I forgot. But it's interesting. It's interesting. They're fun units. I think that the extra 10 points is warranted after having played them. The heal is good against Nurgle, but I don't think it's quite as good against anything else.
Yeah.
So anyway,
no, I still think healing chip damage is still good.
No, it's definitely good. How did you feel about the demons, given the poo-pooing that you've seen in the
Well, okay, demons are demons, right? I didn't bring flies, which was one thing. I wanted to try the big guys.
Right.
Everybody wants to see the big demons, right? And so I was like, well, screw it. I'm just going to take, 2 big guys and then 1 mortal and see what happens.
If you had kept Rodriguez clumped together, do you think he would have performed a little bit better, or do you think it was worth the extra points?
That's a good question. I think where he was at, he might have just sat there for the rest of the game in combat.
Right. Shannon O'Connell, KO8 done till they have extracted every single point from the area for profit.
Dollar bills, y'all.
Yeah, I really thought about bringing Pokemon cards and trying to trade you the whole time. I've only got old Magic cards, which I'm sure some people really want. I lost all the good decks that had the most expensive cards, but I've got some oldies but goldies. Be like, hey, I'll trade you this for that. Hey, I'll trade you this Annihilation for if you just pick up those 10 guys and forget about them.
I don't know if that's worth it.
But I decided not to, just because we're getting close to CCC. I feel like it give you better practice, especially because the channel tends to have a little bit wacky terrain.
Yeah.
All right. Well, anything else before we sign off?
I don't think so. It's always a wonderful time being in Thomas's basement.
Always a wonderful time in the neighborhood. All right, guys. Thanks for joining us. Come back again on next Saturday. We're gonna have I don't know what from Will.
Oh, that's a crapshoot right there.
I'm bringing what I've been calling the Veer Coast Picnic Party, where all the unique characters in the Veer Coast, plus whoever else I can fit, are all on a picnic together with 14 unique war scrolls. It has. I'm not saying that it has gotten stress tested, but it's had some good showing so far. I'm sure that when I show up with Will, it's going to get absolutely booty blasted.
What is this?
And everyone's going to be like, what was he thinking? And I was like, I swear, guys. You should have seen it 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, that's always the story.
Right. So I'm excited to bring new Soul Blight out with a list that is guaranteed not to have graced any other YouTube channel. And I'll post whatever Will decides to bring. Should be fun. Anyway, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you all next time.